Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club. I'm thirsty. Where are my pants?
Hi, Thirsty.
I've always been thirsty.
I've been thirsty the whole time! Wait.
What?
I am your host for tonight of Comedy Games, and I am joined by four wonderful voices inside my head. I am joined by BeakBeak85.
I would say we would be sponsored by water, but I feel like it's already given that's what we're mostly made out of. But that's not my business.
I am joined by Polk Kitsune.
What I've learned at Shuffle Cafe is a very important life lesson. When somebody asks you for a hot drink, napalm is not a good idea.
I am
for napalm, man.
I am joined by RustyJimJob. You are muted on Discord.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Might be stepped away, that's fine. And I am joined by Veritasu.
When all else fails, blow on the cartridge.
Alright, we have the games, we have the players, so let's take a look at our order for today. I should probably not have studio mode still open, so we're going to be starting tonight with Veritasu's game. Second up, BeakBeak85.
Yay!
Third is Polk Kitsune.
Woo!
Fourth is going to be me. And we'll be closing out tonight with Rusty's game, with RustyJimJob. So, let's get started with the first game of the night from Veritasu.
Well,
I've played this before, but it's been a hot minute since I played this particular one.
yeah, I decided that I wanted to bring something from the little four-colored handheld beast that is the Game Boy, and one of the companies that really put a lot of investment into, especially early Game Boy, was Konami, and they did adequate to good representations of some of their console games on the small screen, and in this case they did in my opinion, pretty darn good follow-up to their Contra and Super C games with Operation C.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I played this through the Contra collection that you can get on modern platforms, because it's included in that. And I think that's like the one time I played through Operation C in full.
Yeah, it's them utilizing the tricks of the Game Boy to pretty good effect.
Yeah, Konami usually does at least decently with some of their Game Boy titles. We recently had Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge on here, and that game is pretty alright for a Castlevania Game Boy game.
That was definitely a step up from the first Castlevania game on the Game Boy, which...
From the adventure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a 100-point mastery in this game. That's gonna feel more like Operation C-section.
What? Yeah, because I think this game has the it has the overhead stages that are like in Super C.
Yeah.
Instead of the base stages like in the original Contra.
Yeah, in fact, Contra does stay.
Also, hold on, real fast, man. I just gotta call out one of my friends in the chat. Jay, I see you in my freaking chat. Don't be typing freaking Gilbert and stuff in my chat right now. I'm gaming.
Jay says in my chat, Gwimbly real.
Ew, ew, ew. We'll see you now. What? She startled me.
She startled me.
Alright. I am ready to go when everybody else is.
I'm ready.
Does the Konami code... Actually, before I do the countdown, does the Konami code do anything in this game? I assume it does.
I don't know off the top of my head. I know there is a code for, I think, extra lives, either that or stage select, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Huh. Well, maybe we'll find out. Alright, starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Operation C.
Operation Colonoscopy.
Going to Area Win.
I definitely appreciate the fact that they just start you with machine gun.
Oh yeah, that's nice, because... I mean, that's like what Contra 3 does, where you just start with a machine gun.
Ow.
Yeah. In fact,
Oh, my nose!
there's only 4 weapon types in this game.
I mean, Spreader's
So,
one of
Same
them.
memory.
Yep, spread is one of them. Although spread is not the
Memory
best one.
favorite.
Interesting.
Wait,
what?
is it?
Nope, there's a better weapon.
Which one?
Also, the spread can be upgraded. Collect 2 of them.
I noticed!
Yeah.
There's the jump button. Okay.
Looks like the fire rate improves when you collect the second one.
Yeah, you get a
Wait.
much bigger spread.
Oh. Didn't see that bullet coming, I'm dumb.
I'm already dead with the game over.
And that sounds like
Big
Contra
man.
if you're not adept with
Yeah,
with
it's all about
Contra.
that.
Contra comes at you fast.
Yeah.
Nick, maybe I'll get an extra hit point if I kiss the nugget. Who knows?
No!
Damn. At least this
Okay,
game,
but you're-
at least with a lot of Contra games, when you die, I mean, unless you game over, you pick up right where you died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that jump.
I recently had the experience of learning a Contra game I wasn't familiar with because I played through Contra Hardcore not too long ago.
Oh boy. Which one did you play? Did you play the original Japanese or the...
It was the North American one. It's
Ooh.
because it's the version that
Oh.
I have a copy of. I assume it's homing that you say is the better weapon because it looks like
yes.
it's basically the spreader, but homes in on enemies.
Yep.
Homing is such a
Ooh,
crapshoot with Contra games, though, because
That is true.
sometimes the homing just homes in on stuff that it shouldn't.
It's pretty OP in this game.
Okay.
Dang.
It's also pretty uncommon, so...
And then of
Totally.
course you'll lose it on death, so
Uh-huh.
okay, I can crouch under that. That's
Nice.
probably gonna be the easier thing than jumping over them.
I am so glad I have a turbo button on my controller.
You can just hold down the button to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, really? Alright,
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
got
it
auto.
easy.
It's got auto turbo.
Yeah. Classic Contra, this is not.
It's built in. Thank goodness.
I found a boat.
I thought the
You
boat-
ship it.
I'm trying to shoot it.
Giant orb. The giant orb betrayed me.
Why
Or
did you betray me, giant orb?
Orb!
Whoa,
It was
big
mad that you
bullets!
did not ponder it successfully.
Get out of here.
Call me
is it
Spamton.
3D?
Nah.
Call me Spamton because I literally have a big shot.
Oh, don't tell me I game over it again. I'm lost.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm slightly, maybe not the most surprised. So, at least a few Konami / Ultra games of the Game Boy era like to do this thing where you can just pick what stage to start on. The first TMNT on Game Boy does that. Nemesis does
Hey,
that.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing I just
I
shoot
got
this
Jetty
boat
dead.
enough until it dies. It's making sounds that imply damage is being done to this thing.
I gotta get out of
Just
here.
gun it, you know?
Yeah, if you get the hunter, just let the hunter do its job.
I unfortunately don't. I'm using the basic ass weapon.
Ah.
I gotta do this.
What happens if you take a shot to the face?
Yeah. I
Sorry,
made the mistake of trying to jump over shots when I should have ducked under them.
Ah, classic mistake.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Classic Contra blunder, me.
Ah, I lost the hunter.
God, yeah, it really does feel like it's a big ass damage sponge. Unless I gotta aim for those hatches that shoot out missiles while they're open.
You do.
Okay. That would do it.
I also see these hooks around, and I feel like you should be able to grab onto them.
Nope, just background. Sadly, no cool hook jumping mechanics.
Yep, there we go. Now we're making progress on this heckin' boat.
And if you're having difficulty, don't feel too bad. The game is actually quite short. It's only 5 stages long.
It's a Game Boy game. It wasn't gonna be ridiculously long, I would
Dang it.
imagine.
Yeah, not even Pokemon is that long when you really think about it.
Yeah.
I mean-
see this. Oh,
I mean, we have it in, like, archipelagos and whatnot, and people are finishing it in, like... Let's just say 3 to 5 hours. I mean, it's a randomizer, so there's some leeway for how long it'll take.
yeah, and one of the hacks I really like that I want to go back to once I find more coding is the Pokemon Regulation Red and Blue sets.
Well, this just looks like a Super C boss. This tank moving from side to side.
Oh, yeah.
And again, everything's gonna look like a Super C boss with the way this stage is, with it being overhead.
That's one thing that Konami did take quite a bit of advantage of with the Game Boy, because the Game Boy could actually handle 2 background layers simultaneously, and Konami really liked to take advantage of that.
So Konami taking advantage of... Oh, ow. I didn't even see what killed me. Alright, that time I saw what killed me. Rip.
Rip.
I game overed. Is it unlimited continues for this, or do you have a finite number of continues?
I don't remember.
Because it doesn't tell me...
Find out in the next episode.
I think it is limited, but I don't remember to how many.
I would assume limited, and I would assume 3 continues. That's the
Probably.
That's the assumption I'm rolling on for the moment.
Probably a safe assumption.
Basic rules.
But I'm trying to aim myself diagonally, and it just kind of makes me wish I could strafe.
Oh, yeah. Strafing would be so helpful.
Yeah.
True Contra!
Strafing in the games it's in,
done,
strafing in the games it's in
you
is
think you
usually
could
a
have
game
locked in
changer.
your movements by holding A.
Yeah, because A doesn't do anything that I can notice in the overhead stages.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Maybe they just figured it out too easy.
I don't think there was strafing in Super C anyway, so shrug.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try fighting this jerk again. Ah, damn it. The dang lob shot keeps getting me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that's what got me too.
Alright, I've taken out the lob shot. We're good.
I got another game over. I'm about to have an angry video game nerd style rant.
Game's a shitload of fuck.
Suck! It sucks!
Dude, it's been crazy.
Damn it.
I've fallen asleep listening to random YouTube videos, and I'll always just consistently wake up. It's literally just Autoplay has consistently been putting on nothing but angry video game nerd for the past like 3 nights. So it's literally, I'm just woken up to like random angry video game nerd clips.
I ended up putting a few episodes on recently, mainly for, I guess research purposes, because like, I feel like anything that AVGN covers is going to be like end up being the general public opinion by proxy of AVGN. And you know, a lot of people watch AVGN, so I like to watch them as like a bit of research into what people probably think about this game. So like when I play through Rambo on NES, I rewatched the AVGN episode on Rambo. I've been going through games in my Virtual Boy backlog, so I rewatched the episode on Virtual Boy.
Oh, my homing is stuck!
I gotta watch
Your homing is stuck.
My homing was... The power-up was stuck in the wall.
Oops.
So I know what to bring to RBC.
Nowadays, it's funny watching AVGN cover games. I'm like, oh, I play this game. Most notably when he recent-ish covered the NES game Darkman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
A little familiar. I'm like, oh, hey, I've beaten that game. Probably explains a lot.
I like that game a lot more than I should.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm scared.
More than anyone should, really. Darkman.
Oh, yeah, Darkman NES is balls. As someone who's I've beaten it multiple times.
Paint by numbers
I've beaten Darkman multiple times, and I know one of the runners for it. So yeah, I know how butts that game is.
Yeah, your engine for RoboCop 2 wasn't good. Why did you recycle it?
Yep.
Alright, that should be
And
stage 2 finally done.
And Contra said, tear down the wall.
Now one problem that probably does come with Operation C being on the Game Boy, no multiplayer.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah.
Oh my god.
I definitely have at least some fond memories of playing some Contra games multiplayer with friendos.
Oh yeah, if you could get a friend to play Contra with you, those good times. So you get to the
Where's
waterfall,
that
and then you would just want to kill each other.
We're talking about getting together again. One of my friends who plays a bunch of Contra games, and last time they came over, we ended up playing through the entirety of Contra 3 co-op, and I don't know if they have experience in Contra Hardcore, so I might try to rope them into that.
That's a challenge.
Does Hardcore have 2-player?
Yeah, Hardcore does have 2-player, because that's the Genesis one.
Still going.
The thing about Contra Hardcore is I always feel like I'm being cheated whenever I play the US version, because it's like it was designed with hit points in mind.
Yeah. I had a lot once I learned the flow of Contra Hardcore, I did enjoy it, but it definitely did feel like noticeably harder than the other Contra games of that era. It was also interesting, like, as a game where it's like, this is a Contra game, but also it has multiple endings and branching paths.
Yeah, definitely different.
Hey, we got our homing back. Let's see how long it takes for me to lose it.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Answer maybe yes.
Jay, don't say rip to me in the chat.
We will say rip to you all day long.
No.
This is your fate.
No.
Oh god, can I make that jump?
You put the
Yeah, I should be
rip
fine.
in Ripple Star.
Dude.
Anyway,
matter onto RBC.
I think people are going to be having a hell of a time with stage 3 when they get there, because it's a vertical stage.
Dude, I don't think I'm making it past stage 1.
I don't remember where
It's longer because it's got a mini boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh joy.
My brain was not built for Contra.
Contra ain't an easy series.
Continues.
Oh, did you?
Confirmed, limited continues. I'll do about 2 or 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, figures.
Well, I'm at the very least impressed I used my first continue on this run at stage 3.
There you go. I used my first continue at stage 2, I think. And I'm gonna see how far I can carry this run into stage 3, because I just got the mid-boss down, but I'm also on my last life, so I might be having problems. This game probably has the thing with the water, where if you're ducking in the water, you're basically completely invincible, right?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Because that's the thing in, I think it's in Super C, where if you're ducking in the water when you're with your head underwater, nothing can hurt you. You can't fire at things, but nothing can hurt you. And I think that carries into the new Contra. I think that carries into the new Contra as well, Operation Galuga.
Oh, jump weapon!
That's a way forward game, isn't it?
Yeah, way forward did Operation Galuga, or as some people like to call it, Contra OG. And then I walked off a cliff.
What?
Well, because OG, Operation Galuga. And it's supposed to be a reimagining of Contra 1.
Oh.
Huh.
It's got
Neat.
the little bit I've seen of Operation Galuga. It looks like it does have plenty of new stuff though compared to the original Contra. But it does have some similar beats that I saw. Like the first boss I think I saw was at least started off as the same as the original NES one. I'll tell you more about Operation Galuga when I get the chance to play it, because I haven't picked up Operation Galuga yet.
One moment.
Yeah.
I should probably check that out.
I'm getting a drink, man.
I was curious on it.
I'm scared of this game.
Nobody's
It's Contra,
prepared
that's
for Contra.
normal. If you're not at least a little bit scared while playing Contra, you're probably overconfident.
Yeah.
I've not played a single Contra game, so I walked into this being like, into this, got hit once, and was like, oh no.
Veritasu, where would you say this falls on the difficulty scale for Contra games?
I would put it on a scale of 1 to 10. For Contra, so we're grading on a somewhat of a curve. I would say.
Would you say it's
4.
easier or harder than? Let's take this for example. Would you say it's easier or harder than original Contra? No Konami code.
Easy.
Okay. I guess that tracks because it's less stages.
Easy ones.
Yeah. So there's less that you have to kind of
good too.
learn.
Yeah, you have homing in this one, which you don't have in the
Yeah,
original
that homing
Contra.
makes a big difference when you can actually keep it.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, my friend,
Greatest effect again.
my friend who was talking about who likes Contra games actually learned Contra 1 enough to the point where he can, I think, somewhat consistently beat it deathless without getting any power-ups.
Ooh,
So
now
just
that's a
P-shooter.
challenge.
That's a skill.
I know one of the achievements for the set as to why I called it Operation E section for the set was that there's an achievement for beating the game without dying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the usual for these types of sweat sets.
Yeah.
Beat the game only using the default gun.
Okay.
And clear the game with less than 60,000 points without using a continue.
Holy moly.
Interesting. So almost like a pacifist run.
Yep, that's basically what the achievement is called too.
Probably the absolute minimum.
As sometimes how those retro achievements are designed, to my understanding. Does that
Yeah.
power-up ever disappear? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I did not want to give up homing. Getting used to the jump arc is taking a little bit for me as well.
Yeah, because it's a lot shallower horizontally than you're used to.
Oh, was I right in front of the boss? Motherfucker. Oh well. I was probably gonna die to the boss anyway, so it's whatever. Yep, there's the death. And then I jumped right into the boss like a Dumbo.
You just want to give it a hug.
Yeah, sure.
Go on, give him a hug.
Sure,
You'll be fine.
You
think
might
that's
have
a-
a bunch of roots at Frick.
Is that full game over for me? Yeah, it is. I think I'm good with stopping the timer at this point, unless somebody else wants to keep going on their run.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
I
on
got
stage
it.
4.
I'm on 3 lives at the moment, so
Alright, I'll let the
And
timer
then-
run. I'll give it another go and jump back into the game. Now that I've reacquainted myself with Operation C a bit, I can probably power through it a little bit more reliably. I probably won't get back to where I was, though, but... Yeah, I recognize this boss that Veritasu's fighting because I remember having to play this stage for Arcade Pit. This overhead stage, and I think I made it to the boss, but I didn't beat the boss. Because I couldn't remember how to Operation C well.
I see RustyJimJob got the City at Sunset color palette.
Yes.
Ooh.
why? Ah!
Or the City on
boy.
Fire, which could also be applicable for
Oh,
Contra.
Twice.
Either one works.
If it makes you feel better, Rusty, that's also how I died. How I first died in this game was just... Oh, it seems like you were a little too... You're not close enough to the edge, and you fall into the hole.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm gonna stare glossy. I'm staring glossy-eyed at the game over.
I definitely had that experience that you described
You
at
do
least
that.
once. I thought I was fine to. I was trying to nudge up to get close enough to make a jump reliably, and then I walked off the edge.
Yep, I did that too.
I see we've entered Dex Mountain. With the cabbages.
Well, I guess I'm back to spreader now. Against my will. Well, that was diagonal. I did not want diagonal.
Are you gonna find the cow on the way up the mountain?
Nah.
Moo.
Moo.
Oh god, now I'm just thinking about the banned mill tank card.
I wanted.
Mill tank.
Roll out. Roll out.
Let's make it worse. Defense curl, then roll out.
Ah. It's a deadly little combo.
Thing about stage 5 is you have to take it slow. You cannot rush through it.
Seems like it. All that I'm seeing right now from you. Yeah, first boss went by really fast that time.
Oh wait, it wasn't a mill tank card that was banned. It was a Moo Moo Milk card that was banned in Japan.
They just hate milk, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think it was
Lactose intolerance.
I'll go ahead and post it in the text chat. I will also put down a spoiler attachment in case it makes people uncomfortable.
Sure.
But to which I'll say, it's a me, Fellatio!
Oh, dear lord.
Let me see it.
I see.
And it's vertical time again.
Okay, I didn't post the right link, so let me go ahead and look for it.
It didn't seem to work for me, so I went to go open it up.
Big, what the fuck?
Let's see.
Okay, let's try that again. Nope, it's not working on that one either.
Ah!
What you could do is you could screenshot it and then post it like that.
Oh, sure, I can do that. Alright, so...
That's usually what I do when in doubt, to try to post an
scary.
image.
Alrighty, so at that rate, I'll just spoiler tag it, but like I said,
Okay,
it's a me,
that's
Fellatio!
Let's...
I can't stand on that. Good to know. Ah! More? Nope, that was my last one.
Yep. No. Okay, I see what you mean now. Oh, did Veritasu full game over?
Yeah, I got
Bubbles!
full game over.
Okay.
Aw.
And I see Polk just game over, so I'm gonna take that as an indicator to stop the timer now. Oh, it was fun. Just had some problems here and there. Alright,
It is a Contra game.
this is true. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Beak's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
What kind of sugary sweetness are you going to bring us this time?
Yes.
Yes.
This better be awesome.
You know?
Better be awesome, or else I'll get sad.
You wouldn't do that to us, right? Be something good.
It wouldn't be something bad, would it, Beak?
Beak?
Half the war. What do you
I'm picturing that Star Wars Episode 2 meme now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't give us a bad game, would you?
Would you?
At this point, we really need to start having RPC animatics.
Look at my icon. That is me right now.
These cars are a load of particles. Please, that's not even the worst Pokemon card to be censored.
I mean, yeah.
Look at the,
I am this pepper band image now, like, just cause, like,
You.
happening.
Alright. Well, we are back, so let's have a look at what the hell we have coming up here. From Beak.
Well, I have someone else introducing this game, but they're not here yet, so I'm just gonna start by saying I did think of some games to bring in until something from last week. Consider it a Beak will remember this. So, oh, here's the guest speaker, because who would I be without bringing some type of platform game? I mean, I haven't brought one yet, which is surprising since most of my niche are ROM hacks.
Yeah, it's also not a ROM hack that we have, it turns out.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you? What have you done with a real Beak?
A PlayStation game! Aren't these book club players wonderful? We're gonna play Peekaboo, the Cat's Meow, the perfect game to bring to Cuso Grande, Bubsy, this 3D and Furbidden Planet for the PlayStation 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I knew it had to come eventually, but
Neither of you are bad.
Now here's,
Crashed immediately. It crashed immediately on me.
well, let me tell you.
Anyway,
This game is cursed.
I would like to bring up the reason, and immediately I sent the DM to Okami as to what I'm bringing, and he knew immediately what it was for one DM, and I shall read this myself. Because I can mimic other people. Because I was so happy to have dodged Bubsy last week.
I'm just gonna put that on screen for a little bit longer.
you tempted fate, Polk. You flew too close to the sun, and you took me with you.
I'll say one thing. I'll say one thing. I knew about this. Like, I knew about this, like, because, like, me and Beak were just, like, chatting, and I was like, I will laugh so hard if Bubsy 3D is actually there.
Yeah, I
Rip.
think you had considered
You
bringing
know.
this game before, but I told you, let me cook. Because of that one message from last week.
Yeah, I'm like, we had, I figure it was, because like, we've had Bubsy 1, we've had Bubsy 2, next logical step, Bubsy 3D.
Let me bring up Bubsy 4 next time.
Uh-oh. Bubsy. No, Bubsy. I'm not ready to go yet. Stop.
Also, Big Beak, love ya. Please.
Love you too, Pokey.
Enjoy this visual of Bubsy until we actually properly start.
Oh, Leslie Pro 4 with Polk, you took one too many spins on the big board and you stopped
Yeah.
on the whammy.
Thanks, Leslie.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so great.
Polk gave us options.
Dude, I'm like excited. I'm excited
Felix,
to know
fucks
how
up.
terrible this is gonna be.
I'm checking a few things, so just hold tight.
Yeah, alright. Like, I know how terrible this is gonna be, but I think it's gonna be really funny at the same time.
There is an option to turn Bubsy's voice off.
Why would I do that?
Ask
Yeah, why would
her,
you do
why
that?
would we?
It's not the authentic Bubsy experience if you're not wanting to beat him up at every 2 seconds.
That's true. Then
That is
again, I
true.
can also replicate Bubsy's voice as you heard earlier, so...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Wait, guys, we got Bubsy in the call. Say hi, Bubsy.
Oh, aren't these game designers wonderful?
Give me back my peace of mind, Bubsy.
Roll!
Give me back my joy of youth.
The platformer game are platformers. I mean, who are you expecting? Arrow the Acrobat?
Oh god, this thing has 2 players?
Wait, what?
2 players
What?
in this? You did 2.
There's a 2-player
Wow.
option. I
What?
don't know, and I'm scared.
Just pick up.
Mom said it's my turn to have the controller.
You get to play as 2 characters, Bubsy and Blue Bubsy.
Blubsy, the original character. I am my own original Bubsy character, Blubsy!
Please do not steal.
Please no.
I'm Blubsy. You don't understand. I'm the real Bubsy. Trapped
Real
in the
Bubsy,
real
please
world.
shut the hell up.
No.
Well,
No.
I feel like I probably don't need to ask this, but I'm going to anyway. I'm ready to go and everybody else's.
I am.
Can
Oh, I'm
anybody
ready.
ever be ready for Bubsy 3D?
No.
Hold on.
No, but
I
we'll
gotta
do it
post-
anyways.
All
I
right.
dear.
gotta post blue Bubsy. Gotta post blue Bubsy real fast. Here's blue Bubsy.
Perfect. All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bubsy 3D.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yes,
I already-
everything.
This already controls like ass.
Oh yeah,
This is
Bubsy
awful.
3D is probably the worst of the Bubsy games because it.
It
What are they?
tried, but this was before the Mario 64 was revolutionized 3D platforming.
Yeah, I think this game was in development around the same time as Mario 64 was, so it was like already not a great game, and then it was just like unfortunate timing with Mario 64 also coming out. Whoa!
Yeah,
I also believe that everybody who played the game hated it. Like, hated Bubsy in general.
Yeah, that tracks.
Dude, I don't feel any sense of like momentum with Bubsy. He just kind of does.
Oh yeah,
I think make Bubsy walk backwards too.
yeah. The camera's
Yeah,
not great
because,
for Bubsy, and that's like one of the biggest things you really need for a 3D platformer.
Yeah.
And control does not help either.
Yeah, you need to be able to have a
Well,
decent camera so you can see where you are in 3D space. Is there anyone on this planet that does not hate Bubsy? I'll get back to you on that.
The people who researched Bubsy for a mediocre.
Yeah, remember when
no
Bubsy
way.
got new games not too long ago, and then they were just mediocre, like not even worth making fun of?
Yeah, no.
Wasn't one of them apparently rated R or rated M, or am I just thinking it?
I think you're just thinking that one because
Nah. Yeah, no.
yeah, I think both of them
Well,
were. I don't remember what ESRB rating they got, but definitely not M rated.
You see, it's like all the iconic characters came back. Crash, Spyro, Bubsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody was waiting for.
Yeah, I died already. What the fuck?
Yep, that sounds right.
I got
Oh
hit.
yeah, Bubsy's a one-hit wonder, don't you know?
Yeah. I thought you
Well,
could
I
take
got an
hits in,
achievement. Oh, no.
in Bubsy 3D at least. I think you
You
can.
can in
Oh, yeah, you
2.
can. You can. I realized I wasn't dead. I just lost like my invincible thing.
Oh yeah, that would do it. You can take
Yeah.
hits in 2, and because I remember him doing a stupid thing with the camera in this game, where when you get hit, the camera just like spins around.
Also, I
He
just gotta
has
say,
sidestepping.
I gotta say, I hate this music, dude. It is like, it is like, it is just like actually awful to listen to because I just keep hearing this like random sound in it.
I don't remember
It's
how
probably from the game.
I don't remember how far I played into Bubsy 3D, but I've at least played part way through it. I think I've at least beaten the first boss.
Symphony of Farts.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun jump to make.
This is still really funny though. I'm still laughing. I made it.
You did it.
Don't worry, I'll sing you guys a little song to make you feel at least a little
that's
bit
right.
better about
Oh,
what you're going
I'm
through.
having a disco party. Or I was having a disco
Wait.
party for a bit.
Hey, you told me I almost
Oh,
got
great
an
water.
achievement on accident. Told me I
There we
almost got a free achievement
go.
on accident.
Through the first stage.
This
Are we
is
just
a
trying
song.
to reach an ending or collect everything?
There is an
collected
end of
everything.
stage to find.
Okay.
The
But this
collectibles
is
are
also collectathon, where seemingly you can't get the trending unless you get all the rocket parts. Which there's a few backstage, seemingly.
that does sound right from what I remember about Bubsy 3D.
If you guys want, I could sing
Yeah.
you a song that can train out our feelings about Bubsy.
Missed one
Dude,
rocket
Red
bite
Red
me
was warning
game.
me.
Okay.
This is a song for of the talking bobcat. He just won't shut up, no matter what you do. Break the kneecaps of the talking bobcat. You're gonna feel better in a day or two.
Everybody's favorite stage, claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic.
And it's spelled exactly how you think it is.
Come on, Bubsy, you only need one more so you could be nice for like a 15-minute of fame type deal.
You see, Beak, you know, like Bubsy coming back isn't the weirdest thing I've ever heard though.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lot of weird comebacks out there nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They won't bring back Darkstalkers. Cowards!
Yeah.
They're re-releasing Ninja 5-0, I'm happy.
Yeah, did you guys hear about the fact they're bringing Wild Woody back?
Why are they bringing back Wild Woody?
Oh no, is that the thing that I saw recently about Wild Woody making a cameo in like some porn racing game or whatever the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because of the name?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Wild Woody, but I just saw that randomly on my feed. I'm like, what the fuck?
That is the like Saturn game with the pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm vaguely aware of it, but I can't say I played Wild Woody.
Dude, let it be known that like Sega still owns the rights to the character, so this means they signed off on like just putting him in like that game.
All right, that is.
Then again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sega doesn't even care that they own Wild Woody at this point.
Probably not.
Can you believe them?
That sounds about right, honestly.
Why couldn't he have been in Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing?
Why couldn't he have been in Bubsy 3D?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn it, I died!
Wild Woody 3D, finally.
Apparently, I remember for when our friends were talking about that in our server, Rusty, that apparently the ending of Wild Woody is him basically drawing up a paintbrush girlfriend with boobs.
That's the most Sega shit I've heard all day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds like that kind of humor.
My knowledge of Wild Woody is like the Oni Plays video. And that is it. I have very limited knowledge of that game. I just thought it was really funny that they just chose to bring him back like that.
Ah, damn it. Game over!
Yeah, what's up?
I did the thing that the box was advertising and got a mess of atoms for extra lives.
Hooray.
Oh, finally.
It didn't hit me! And you...
Dude, I feel like this is gonna be a game we do not spend a lot of time on either.
Ah, you don't say. It's
I'm
like
calling it a hunch right now.
Oh, who wouldn't want to play this forever?
Hulk.
Yeah, like
Don't make me put the image up again.
Oh wait, that was water?
Yeah, didn't you know? Bubsy, like all of the good platformer characters, deadly allergic to water.
Yeah, super drowning powers.
Guys, I come from the future. Bubsy 3D is gonna be at the bottom of someone's list.
Oh, you don't say.
I don't care because this was worth it for just seeing our reactions to this alone.
Oh yeah, this is 100% for the joke.
Yeah, that's half of why we put in these questionable games.
Dude, how do I fly in this game? I finally found out how to fly. Learn to fly.
I don't remember how to fly in this game.
It's triangle.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, because I was trying the approach in the Bubsy platformers where you jump and then press the button to go into a gliding formation. But that does not work in this one. You have to press the triangle button to initiate your jump, which is clunky.
No, that is
Man, this
that is definitely not normal.
Yeah, if you jump and then hit the glide button, your glide does not work. It seems.
Nope.
Game design.
Yeah.
How did they mess it up this bad? I know it's Bubsy, but dude, this is like next level not carry.
Also, I don't know if I would put the glide button on triangle when the jump button's on X, but that's just me.
Aren't these game designers wonderful?
That's the achievement of the game that I got too.
You know, the only thing I can enjoy out of this is the mini deaths of Bubsy.
I don't doubt that a lot of the retro achievements are just going to be Bubsy quotes for this.
Oh, yeah, no, that would make sense.
Now, Polk, here's my question. Would you rather play this or would you rather paint the wall?
You know, sometimes...
You know the fun thing is, now that this game has been put out in the RBC world, it could be in our end-of-year gauntlet.
Yeah!
And it probably will be.
We'll see.
I really hope it is.
We still have a long ways to go before I even start thinking about that for Season 5.
That's true. God, I can't wait for
Easy
to have...
mortal.
I can't wait for Toon to have a stream of just the retro rewind of RBCs.
And he's like, God, how did you guys survive?
Yes.
Survive! You're expecting a lot of this out of us.
Okay, where do I go? I guess that way.
Dude,
I am as much as we joke about the signs in this game, I am glad that they put them in there because it would be like nearly impossible to tell where the hell you're going without them.
Yeah, there's the landmarks.
Yeah, barely any landmarks. You're just kind of you'd be basically wandering aimlessly without them, and even with them, you're still kind of wandering aimlessly.
Yeah, I found a lake and I don't know how to... Oh, wait, there's the platform. Why have I been missing that this entire time?
Yeah, I made that mistake as well, where I'm like, I clearly have to touch the rocket to get, like, a power-up to fly across there. No.
No, there's just a little switch to make a platform appear.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just figuring out... See, I'm just seeing how far I can get until, like...
Until we get sick of this shit.
The game off. I'm not even acting like we're gonna make it the whole 30 minutes. I'm just like, nah, someone's killing this game off at some point. I can go.
Good news, Bubsy died, guys!
Hooray. Bubsy is finally dead.
It only took... What year is it again?
Yeah, I'm not getting over that way, so...
Oh, no.
I also love that that when you shoot in Bubsy's loading screen just looks like a thing of, it just looks like a bunch of discs.
Come on, keep going. I can make it far.
Apparently for stuff from this game is also sweaty as hell, too.
Alright, that does not work.
A sweaty Bubsy set, that's scary.
God. I think I know somebody who's, mastered Bubsy on retro achievements and like, it's their one mastery.
Dude, I feel like Bubsy's a game where I'd think of mastering it for like a few minutes, actually get into doing it, realize I hate the game, and be like, okay, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I realize I have other things I could be doing with my life.
I realize I could be dedicating that time to playing the Simpsons hit and run.
I could be trying to master Super Diagonal Mario 2 or Super Boss Collection.
Oh my god.
Painting the wall.
Yeah, you gotta go back to painting the wall.
I would rather be painting the wall.
Polk can still be unhappy when Polk played Bubsy 3D.
I'm good with stopping at the 15-minute mark, unless somebody wants to keep pressing on through this.
No, I really.
I'm fine.
Freebie!
I think I got
I think the 15-minute mark is all we need.
I think I got to the first boss. Wooly Bully.
Yeah, listen, this may not have been amazing, but see, the game itself may not have been amazing.
Oh, this is a hell of a background.
Not during it is really funny.
Oh, I don't remember how to fight this boss.
See, commentary is literally what is carrying this section.
Pretty much. Commentary, and it's just us dunking on Bubsy for like half an hour or whatever.
Yeah. You know,
the Bobcat deserves it.
You know, one of these days, Bubsy's just gonna replace all of us as the commentary, and no one's gonna notice.
I'm expecting, Croc.
No, you don't. It's just gonna be random Bubsy quotes just. Put on
Right.
for, like,
That's how I do damage. I
Yeah.
can glide up those.
I mean, if you really think about it, Gex is just a more smug yet less irritating Bubsy.
Oh my god. I had to play I had to play Gex for Platform Peril because that was like the opening challenge we had. And Swash was like, "Oh, it's going to take a little bit," and then we were done with the challenge in like 2 minutes.
I'm taking a different path, dude.
Alright, we're at 15 minutes now, so I'm gonna stop the timer here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
No, Bubsy, you do not get an extra pot in this. No.
Hey, good night, my sweet prince.
We got our laughs
Alright,
out of
Bubsy.
it. We're gonna
Bubsy, I'm drowning you. That's it.
We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna be playing Polk's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yay.
You sound so excited,
oh my
Polk.
God.
You know, yeah.
Well, I'm scared of what you're. Scared of what you're.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a cleanser to me.
I don't
To me.
think...
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
We know it's not Bubsy. We know at least that.
At least that.
I
Oi.
mean, it could be Bubsy ported to a different console.
I mean, there is Bubsy 2 on Game Boy.
True.
Look, if you people are trying hard enough at this point here, next year is gonna be a gauntlet of just Bubsy.
You know, Beak, you're giving me some evil ideas for next time.
Am I?
Oh no.
Maybe.
Well, I don't think you two are going to be on the next one for... Well, depending on what luck decides.
Well, yeah.
We all wind up in the same stream again.
See, next time I appear, I'm having some evil ideas. I'm gonna have some evil ideas brewing. I'm gonna say that, and I'm just gonna bring probably like another just calm game.
Alright.
You're gonna bring the game of harmony on the Game Boy.
Well,
Exactly.
we are back, so it's time for our next game for tonight. From Polk Kitsune. It won't be Bubsy 3D.
Sure isn't! Wait, so calm down. Put it down. Cody, Bubsy's gone. Stop here.
Bubsy can't hurt you anymore.
Hey,
Bubsy's gone. He can't hurt you. Okay.
Bubsy isn't real, he can't hurt you. Oh wait, he is real, never mind.
We were making that joke in the Platform Peril call. Somebody was just, the whole time somebody was joking like, Bubsy isn't a real game, that's just a ROM hack.
I mean, there is some Bubsy in Sonic 2.
Yeah, I played some of those.
Alright. Time to play something that'll cheer me up a little bit here. One of my favorite franchise, and, well, sometimes they decide to experiment a little bit. They made a whole spin-off on it. Then they decided, here, the spin-off's great here, but they're gonna bring it back to the original mechanics. And, they're showing that the series was good enough to get itself an anime, so they decided, yeah, let's do it. Let's bring the anime to that, too. All the voice actors and everything. So, has anybody of you heard of Mega Man Network Transmission?
Oh.
Yeah.
Old anime for Battle Network?
The Mega Man Battle Network game that's on GameCube.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I never played it.
Yeah, I've never played it as well. I have a copy of it, which actually leads into, so, people who are in the Discord might have seen me talking about, how I'm gonna try Stupid for this week, and it's relevant to this game, in fact. So, I have a copy of the game, but I haven't played it, so I ended up, taking the time to set it up, so, for this segment, I could just play Mega Man Network Transmission off my GameCube and get a save started on it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Oh, that'll be good way to go.
I want to try to do that a little bit more frequently to at least get a save started on some of these games that I may have but just haven't played, particularly now that we have GameCube games. And there's a lot of GameCube games that I have but just haven't played, so will probably be a good opportunity for me.
It's
good excuse.
Yep. Good excuse to try it. At least you get some introduction on how the thing goes.
No, this is developed by the Tetris people.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
interesting. But yeah, compared to the original on the Game Boy Advance, which is usually an action RPG card game, welcome to a platformer.
I mean, we've had a Mega Man Battle Network platformer on here before, because the Wonder Swan game is like that, right? Which we've had on here before.
I believe we had it before, yes. We didn't had it on the shuffler, but this one, they're not quite ace the mechanics as well.
You know what?
Great music, great graphics, but
It is the Tetris people.
Just looking at the gameplay snippet on Polk screen, the first thing I started thinking of was this game from someone that used to be a friend of mine, and a game they really wanted to get other people to try was Copy Kitty.
Copy Kitty,
I
huh?
know that game.
Well, I'm ready to go when everybody else is. GameCube controller in hand and
Let's go.
everything.
I'm ready.
Alright,
Okay.
starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mega Man Network transmission.
Anime!
No, don't continue. I don't have a save file.
Yeah, say hi to the final boss of the first game.
Har har har! The first spoken dialogue. Har 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 and delete delete delete.
Yep.
Ah, Japanese voice acting, it seems.
Yep. You don't want to pay the English actors, I guess.
The cutscene CGI is something.
Indeed.
Yeah?
Ah, the chance Zora's gone.
I do always kind of like cell shading.
Yeah.
You mean like with cell damage? That we played like a few weeks ago?
Graphically, it was alright. I just don't really care for that style of gameplay.
Fair.
All hail the World Wide Web!
Yep, the W3, the major antagonists in the Battle Network universe.
Yep. Well, the first one at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, time
It was Gospel, there was Nebula, it shifted.
Is there supposed to be text on screen?
What's up?
Is there supposed to be text on screen?
Yes.
I mean, I see text on screen, yeah.
I'm not. Oh, wow, mine's not. Yeah, I'm not getting text on screen.
Yeah, neither am I.
Uh-oh.
Well, no plot for
Using the
you.
dolphin in you.
No plot for you, I guess. That's interesting.
That's that
We'll
must
see
be
what
a
happens.
problem because they tell me
Oh yeah,
you
there's
can't check your emails.
Oh, yeah, all of the.
no the email's on
Oh,
there.
this is
Some of the
gone.
text is there.
Not if you're being a
boy.
Veritasu right now.
I see the word email on your feeds. I see the word new on your feeds.
Okay, but what's supposed to be next to my portrait?
Oy. Yeah, looks like we've got some bugs here.
Len's getting out doing homework. It shouldn't be too bad once we actually get into the game, since the bulk of it should
Once
be.
you get to that part, hit start, pull up your menu, and go to map, the whole house.
Hopefully the menu icons show up.
Dude, this guy.
The icons show up, none of the text.
This guy's crazy. He has sharp hair.
Yep.
Okay, so where do I go from the map?
One sharp hair.
There should be a little red plug on the left side, the Lance house.
Len's house, yeah.
That you can go select
Okay,
it.
so by map
And
it
you can
means
jack in.
place to jack in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Welcome to the World Wide Web.
Yep, and after you jack in there, you get into gameplay. What's it like? I think there are more viruses than there used to be. Alright.
Now, you'll get to customization, you get to choose all of the chips for your weapons there, and that's pretty much in your hand. At that point, you can switch between them with L and R. and then shoot them using X and Y, I believe. And unfortunately, I've got a limited amount of them. You can only have so many ships in one go, and you can only shoot so many at times with the green bar next to your health. It is really limited.
Alright, yeah, you can switch between them, and then use them a certain amount of times. Do I have a charge move? No.
You are able to get a charge, but get power-ups for them. There is some RPG elements to it.
RPG elements in my platform? Well, I mean, Battle Network. I can't be the most surprised by that.
No, just wait until you hear about the grinding involved.
Oh boy, I love to hear that.
Ooh, a crystal! And some Zenny!
Shotgun!
Shotgun.
We haven't been able to get enough fundings to get my boner off the moon, Miss Tron, but we did find some Zennies in a computer file.
One code.
Oh,
You do have a Mega Man style slide, so at least you have something to work with.
Yeah. It's very Mega Man style. The original Mega Man.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Hey.
I'm not even reading the text, I'm just going.
I see the customer builds up, which I assume does more or less what it does in regular Battle Network.
Yeah, once it's filled out, you can hit your Z button and allow you to choose any selection of chips. But do be careful because it does replace every chip you selected beforehand.
Yeah. Again, very Battle Network style.
Indeed. Oops.
And I think you might have said this earlier, but I'll ask again. Chips aren't like one-time like I'll still have the chip available to use later, or are they just one-time use?
Yes and no. You'll be able to go back and plug them in the folder, but once you run out of the actual one that you've got, they're gonna tell you to check out.
Okay.
That's when you'll be able to replenish them.
Yeah, that's the question I was wondering, was, do you still keep them long-term? It sounds
Yes, in a fashion.
And it sounds like the answer to that is yes.
And the more that you're able to select them through the map, the more that you can have them in stock. Like, you can have about 40 or so regular cannons, but later chips don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and there is also a double jump you can get in that game that is also a chip. You can only have about 20.
Okay, I have one piece of information for the non-tech people. There is a chip that basically functions as a key card to open a door that you can't get into normally.
A little yellow diamond, that's some data.
Alrighty, I found a yellow diamond earlier.
Alright, I'm out of can, so V-gun it is.
Indeed. Also, if you find some wire in the ceiling, you can hold up and you'll attach to that wire.
Yep. Okay, your virus busting sense back. Don't overdo it. Jack out before you lose your last backup. DT with start, pause, and select jack out.
Yeah.
Jack out anytime
You're
I'm
back
standing
in
on the
front of
floor. This almost feels like the kind of thing, like they're laying the baseline for, like, a Metroidvania. It kind of has that kind of blueprint to it.
Yeah, kinda.
A little bit, but there's not much power to it. There's multiple different keys and different axes you can grab through the game.
Why? Game over?
Double jump.
Rip, game over.
So,
Alright, I just pulled the olden days of fun Swap Race had Mega Man Battle Network from before where nobody remembered how to save, and I forgot to save too.
Oh, I haven't saved yet, so like, maybe that'll be a problem for me.
people forgot that.
Maybe I should jack out the next chance I find a jack out point. You do have one of your chips that you start with by so one of your chips that you do start with by default is a recovery chip, so you can heal on the fly if you need to.
Yeah.
Alright, I have no idea where I'm going in here. I'm just flying blind. There's a spike trap. If you touch a spike, you'll take enough damage to get deleted. Never touch spikes.
Yep. This insta-death.
Okay, I found the equivalent of an extra life. A backup chip.
The blue, and it's not just an extra life. This is, if you jack out, you get an extra life, like a life limit. Instead of starting with 2 lives, it starts with 3.
Yeah, so it's up to your maximum number of lives, basically. In manner of speaking.
I think I'm gonna need to find some more text. So luckily, I do have myself an alternate solution.
It's so weird that it's a... Because Rusty doesn't seem to be having that problem. Neither is Polk.
No, yeah, I know.
I don't know, maybe it's a different edition of the core.
I don't know.
It's possible. Or maybe an update on the Dolphin.
Getting my stream back up because I choose Jack In! As a backup for myself, in this scenario, to make sure I'm not alone, Chip Challenge!
Hey, there you go. There's a good game. Chips Challenge.
The card game.
Oh, different
Wait,
Chip
what?
Challenge. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Chips Challenge is a good game.
It is.
Aye.
I got heat armor.
Oh, it feels so good to see text on my screen.
Net on fire.
Yeah. Welcome to Fireman stage. And if you listen to the music, it's very reminiscent of the original Fireman stage on Mega Man 1.
Hoping I find a place to jack out from soonish. Actually, what is that? Nope. That's
You can just check out the needing point.
Yeah, no, I found that out.
Oh, can you just jack out whenever you want to?
Yeah, make
Okay.
your pause menu and yeah, check out.
Okay. Not used here.
Key for that, yep.
So the options in there in the menu, but when I tried to use it, it says not used here. Yeah, here we go. I can't jack out while I'm in Fireman stage.
Ah.
That's what the trick
Yeah.
was. Right, but I want to make sure I have a save going on here, so let's remember to save my game.
Not bad idea. We should be coming back to it after all.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a lot harder for me to go back to a game when I have to, like, boot up a RetroArch or whatnot. I'm a lot more inclined to do so when I'm just reloading a save that's on actual hardware, which is why I booted it up the way I did. Alright. I'm guessing there's nothing to do when you're just sitting in Landstream except watch land wander around.
You're also able to go on the map into a shop to get some extra chips.
Well, yeah,
after all.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about outside the pause menu.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously you can pause the game to access the different commands you have from the menu like that, but...
Dude, I gotta like wake up. I'm like getting to bed at a good time has like ruined me being able to like
Oh my god,
play
I've been
video games late now.
I've been staying up late with friends because one thing we've been doing recently is going through a lot of the noise DLC or the noise update for Pizza Tower.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
But one of my friends has been basically playing through it, and then I've been following it up with trying to P rank the noise stages, and I'm most of the way done with P ranks in that game now. I think I just have like one more regular stage to do, and then like the final boss, and then I've got everything P ranked as the noise.
Yeah. Dude, I was like crazy when it came to like the noise update because I got told once I was like, oh, P rank entirety of Pizza Tower is Pepino because Wario like game. I'm a Wario fan, so I gotta.
When I was
the noise update came.
When I was P ranking stuff as the noise, I found it overall a little bit easier. part of that might be because I had already done the whole P-rank romp with Pepino, so I already kind of learned how to do all that, but didn't feel as hard to do as the noise once I got a handle on how the noise plays.
Like, it showed how I was excited to play the game, but did not pay attention to the tutorial because freaking literally it was like, oh, the noise can just do a super jump at any time. And the entire time I was playing the game, I was just like, I did not know about that because I was not paying attention to the text. I was just thinking it works the exact same way as Pepino.
No, I knew the noise always played differently, just sometimes it was a surprise to find out how differently.
Yeah, no. Like, I thought he wasn't gonna play the same, but then he bounced off a wall and I was like, oh no, this is gonna...
Oh no, I didn't read!
Ooh.
Man.
Alright, let's see what we can do in Fireman's area.
Okay, this rabbit is really annoying me.
Oh, I've been using my custom chips for fighting most regular enemies. It feels like your Buster isn't really that great, which I guess
Not so far. You didn't need to power it up for it to be actually effective.
I guess that lines up with regular Battle Network. The Buster is basically just there as your way to ensure that you are capable of damaging enemies, but given the option, you should be using other means to fight things off.
Alright. Time to face off against Fireman.exe.
I also observed the MP meter, which seems to go for all my chips.
Yep.
Must be a fire element virus. Collect armor. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that armor.
There.
Mega Man.
Oh no, if I touch spikes, I'll die.
Mega Man.
Famous Mega Man quotes. Deadly allergic to spikes.
Yep.
Exactly. Dude, this is not good at all. Like, me actually sleeping good for the past couple of days has actually ruined me. Like, I'm over here actually just trying to enjoy the game, but my body's like, you need to sleep, and I'm like, no.
Okay,
no.
I was wondering how they were gonna handle something like repair, like the repair chip.
I got
Yep, it allows you to repair some of the broken platforms, and sometimes it'll actually show up some hidden paths. Putting some things that weren't supposed to be there.
Oh yeah, in fact, they're tutorializing me about repair right now.
Ah.
Right. Give you a cannon. Get a little bit more zenny.
Get some more cash.
Get more money. There he is, I can sense him.
Money.
Been so long since our last net battle. Okay, let's go. Ready for battle.
Okay, I gotta change my position.
Burn, burn! Stop, fireman.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jerk won't listen to reason. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Time to fire a bunch of cannons at you. Oh, you have iframes.
Yeah, I hate it when enemies have iframes.
Oh, I got deleted. Damn it.
That's supposed to be our stake.
Alright, well, I've got lives, so that's fine. What do we got?
You'll be fine, right?
I mean, we'll go with this, I suppose. Yeah, that was gonna be my next approach, Leslie, is to try to slide under the attack, because I tried jumping over it first. It also feels like something you gotta be kind of on point with. Yeah, you gotta be really precise if you're gonna slide under it. But it is doable.
It is possible.
Ah, damn it. Deleted again.
I got it.
Deleted again.
Alright, well, let's see.
I need to get some light in this room. That'll probably.
Delete it again, said clock.ex3.
The fireman for being the first boss is... I don't think it's the hardest thing, but it is surprisingly difficult for a first boss.
Yeah.
Considering that he hit 2 hits kills you, that's
Yeah.
If you want a little tip here, you can actually slide between his legs. If you need some room or get underneath him, then slide under his firearms too. It is rough, though. It is definitely
Maybe to the surprise of nobody, but Bubbler seems to be pretty good as a means of attack against Fireman.
Yeah. The usual weapon wheel.
Now, unfortunately, I've got other problems on my hands now. Oh, shit. Alright, I got Fireman down. It was a bit of a close fight, though. Especially because it was also my last life.
Uh-oh.
We did it! At least that'll stop the damage from spreading anymore. All we have to do is leave it to the center to put out the fire. Oh no, Match!
Mr. Match! The fireman's usual operator.
What do you mean by the rabbit now?
Yeah, the rabbit. Yeah, it does.
Alright, let's try the novice class.
And as the data from Fireman's remains, you might find something. Alright. Oh, that's the most to-be-continued image I've ever seen.
It's right on the enemy!
Dang that Match! Not Match, it's that vaccine. Vaccines, viruses, navies, and chip data. Wait, is that a typo? Vaccines, viruses, navies, and chip data instead of and with the D at the end.
Probably.
Sure seems like it.
I'll be used for both good and bad things. So there are good viruses too?
Oh no, the frog reporter girl. I have PTSD of battling Frog or Toad Man in this game. Or Battle Network 2.
Alright, I'm gonna go and save my game, and then I think that'll be a good stopping point for this.
Yeah.
Especially since I realize... I glance over, and I see 2 people not playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, that sounds about right.
dude, I was
Nothing against the game, but no text does make it a little
That
bit...
is fair.
Yeah.
never mind.
That kind of
Mega Man deleted.
slows things down.
Mega Man deleted. Never mind. I lost.
Totally
I lost
fair.
all that progress game. So
I'm making a save.
but no, I had fun with that one. Man, this
You know,
session's going by fast. I'm starting to realize.
for my money, it was a it was a good way for me to experiment with just playing the game on hardware. But we'll go ahead and stop here.
Now,
Let me-
I'm going to drop a few pictures on our channel here just to show some of the different navis that only appeared in this game.
Now they have game-specific navis?
I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna display.
You've got-
I'm gonna display a random image on my stream.
Alright, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be playing my game up next.
Uh-oh.
Now we get to see what Okami brought us.
Well,
What hath Okami wrought?
Nobody better tune into my stream.
Fuck
There's gonna be
knows.
something scary in the corner the entire time now.
So you know what the fun thing is? Since I wasn't using RetroArch for this and just loaded up my copy, that means I saw Bubsy 3D opened up on RetroArch.
Oh,
I'm flipping back over to RetroArch for this one though. It's a game that I do have, but it would take too much effort to just go grab it. And on top of swapping out the disc for network transmission and you know all that stuff.
yeah.
And it's a game that I think I already have a completed file for, so it's like, whatever. I don't gain too much from booting up the game. So I guess there's your early bird hints about what we got coming up.
Oh boy.
I know it has game saves. That's about all I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also mentioned swapping out the disc with Mega Network transmission, so that tells you it's a GameCube game. Because, well, you don't need to wonder anymore, because it's time to talk about my game here. Now,
Oh boy.
this is the first week I'm getting a chance to give out a GameCube game, because I was holding myself to the whole picking games from our first year Retro Book Club last month, and there was an open slot after I had everybody else's game for a GameCube game, so I decided to throw in a GameCube game of my own. One that I remember playing at a friend's place way back in the day. Well, rather, I didn't have a GameCube until a bit later on. My first home console was a PlayStation 2. So I had the PS2 version, but it's multi-console, so, you know, we're going to be playing the GameCube version here. A game that I always remember playing at a friend's place. It's a popular property when it comes to media, and oftentimes video games as well, with many hits and misses, but this is honestly probably the best game you're going to see for this property, or at the very least one of the best, since there are a handful of good ones. And conveniently enough, the game was mentioned earlier this show, because we have the Simpsons Hit and Run for GameCube.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh.
Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. Before this, like, literally the game I was playing was Hit and Run, so, like...
Yeah.
No, Simpsons Hit and Run
this
was
is
like...
perfect for me.
Simpsons Hit and Run was a big part of my PS2 childhood.
Oh, yeah, same.
It's probably the best of the console Simpsons games from that generation. I mean, skateboarding was recognized to be pretty awful. And Road Rage, I heard, was alright, but I never sunk that much time into Road Rage, so I don't know too terribly much about that one.
Yeah.
I've always heard that this was probably the best of that generation.
Mm-hmm.
Best of the Simpson games, period.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't know.
Are you suggesting that Bart versus the Space Mutants isn't the pinnacle of entertainment?
I don't know if
No.
this will beat out
Right.
Simpsons Arcade for people, because that's like the other one that is particularly regarded
yeah.
as the best one. For me though, and partly because of nostalgia, this one wins out between the two for me.
sorry about that. I just finished the tournaments that I was part of.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest, by the way, you get past the press start button screen and just go to the highlight new game. That'll probably be the best point to start at.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
All right.
Hold on. Alright. Dude, if you
God.
if you see my stream, the dumb part was I was editing
So another fun.
dumb stuff exclusive on my screen.
So another fun story. I've streamed this. I wouldn't say recently, but at least recent-ish, all things considered. Because one of my friends hosted a birthday race, and the game we ended up racing was Simpsons Hit and Run. So I'm like, oh, I grew up with that game. I'll bite.
Yeah.
All right. So we got. Looks like we got all the feeds up.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, right, mine's still disabled because I had to change things around. There we go. Now you see my feed. Alright, I'm ready to go into everybody else's.
As am I.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alright,
Nazareth can be dope!
starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Simpsons Hit and Run.
My name is Luca. I live on the 7th floor.
Hey, hey! I'm endorsing a new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is
That we know of.
Plus, it has a
That we
special
know of.
ingredient too
I love Hit and Run.
FDA.
It's so
If you
good,
give
dude.
it a Get up and go. You need
No,
to do all
yeah.
the pathetic stuff you have to do.
It's such a
Try
good
new
game.
improved Buzz Cola.
Who knows? Maybe this will be the first game this week that'll get the whole 30 minutes. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
I know another, like, I would give, if it was on GameCube, I would absolutely give out Simpsons Skateboarding, because that one is, like, hated. But it's like, it's like my experience with skateboarding games, so therefore, I kind of had a little bit more of a history with it. Alright.
Oh, good. I got the screenshot.
90% of all games start with the easy tutorial.
So,
I took a screenshot of that mostly for the tagline of, Local Man Ruins Hot Dog Eating Contest.
yeah, it's good. Every world has their own, like, magazine cut-in. So when we get to World 2, there'll be a different one. This first one is, kind of going along with, what they say in there. It functions as a tutorial mission.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also big.
Yeah?
Notice like the huge glaring difference between the stream between like the live stream.
Okay. Driving is being interesting. Yeah, because it's just...
Yeah!
Why is it just teleporting me?
I should have edited Homer to be a different color before this. Would have been really funny for everyone else to just have normal Homer. then the one just like, I don't know, blue Homer or something.
Or you could just do like one of your repaint edits.
Yeah. It'd be really funny.
I'm gonna try doing a reset.
Wait. Hold on. I wonder if I could speed edit. Just to make Homer blue and
Guess I should have tested this one for myself. I can just go, like, grab my actual copy or some shit if I need to. I don't want to depend on that, but... Because I definitely do want to show people this game. Or I could try Dolphin.
Yeah.
I guess that's also an approach I could try.
Alright, I think that shade of like,
Actually,
yellow
fuck it. Yeah,
is probably Simpsons.
We're just gonna try to Dolphin it.
Oh, I found a costume!
Okay,
I want to put the moon
I'm gonna give you guys one piece of important information. Coins are something you're gonna want because some missions do involve you need to have a specific vehicle or a specific costume. And the first instance of that is gonna be if you're including the tutorial mission, it's gonna be the 4th mission. Alright, oh, that's loud. Alright.
Alright, so getting paid for this. Stop complaining. Get in the car.
I'm actively trying to find, like, the Simpsons yellow color.
Oh, I am rich!
Homer and nothing else.
I got a card! Crab juice!
Cause I got bad news. I don't think I'm finding Homer. Wait, that is a distinct yellow. Wait, hold on. That's a distinct yellow. Is this gonna be the Simpsons yellow color? Please let me have blue Homer and nothing else. This game broke my heart.
There we go. Alright, let's see if this works out.
Rest in peace, blue Homer.
Oh, there's a golden wrench here.
Alright, so going back to my explanation, there's plenty of coins around, so as long as you're, like, looking out for coins, you probably won't have too many problems with money, but I think I want to say it's 200 to 250 coins that you need to buy the first vehicle you need to progress with the story.
Yeah. I'm at about 100 and something, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes and a lot of vending machines around. Those usually dispense a lot of games or a lot of coins. If you see wasp cameras, those also. Yeah. So let's talk about collectibles for a bit, because there are a bunch of different collectibles. If you want to get 100% of this game, there's collector cards. There's 3 costumes for each world. Each world also has 6 vehicles in total. It's got the one that you start with. It's got It's got 2 that you can buy from an NPC. It's got 1 that you can buy from a different NPC. 1 that you get by winning all the races, and 1 for beating a bonus mission. There's also the Wasp cameras. There's 20 of them throughout the stage. They're mainly there so you can get money. Yeah, I'm having less problems now that I switched over to Dolphin. And then there's also gags, which are just random things in the stage that you can press Y on, and just some funny thing happens. Usually you'll find them, like, indoors.
Good to know.
I'm putting on the moo. Where is it?
What? You can't. If you're in the middle of a mission, the thing to buy clothes does not show up. So you got to finish the mission first.
Wait.
If you want to do some real, if you're in the mood to do some real speed tech, if you go to mission select and select whatever your next mission is, it'll just teleport you directly to the start of that mission, or you can just drive there. I mean, that's also not a big deal.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to get a little bit.
Just gonna get coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and start collecting coins to get ready for the. Oh wait, the swings are glowing.
Good call. Yeah, the glow. Anything that's glowing is usually indicative of, like, a gag there or something like that. There is also a wager race that you can do, where it's basically you have to do a lap of the entire map. But you do get money. You get money back for it. How much money you get depends on what vehicle you decide to go into it with. So, like, the better the vehicle, the easier it's going to be, therefore, the less money you'll get if you succeed.
Good to know.
It's not
going around.
Some more tea.
I've found that even if you're getting everything, there does come a time where if you want to buy everything in the game, you do need to inevitably grind for money. I think the most expensive thing in the game is a car in the last world that costs 1,000 coins.
What?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a really good car as well, because it's like the fastest car in the game.
Yeah.
But it's expensive.
That sounds about right. I mean, Mario Kart Double Dash has like the golden card that for every weight, but you do that by beating every cup in the game.
Some other general mechanics, phone booth will let you call whatever car you've unlocked, right back to you. Wrenches will repair your car entirely, because your cars can blow up. And if they blow up, you need to go to a phone booth and pay 10 coins to repair it.
Hey, back up! Oh wait, never mind, found it.
Dude, I remember I watched a video, like, of somebody beating the entirety of Hit and Run with just the family sedan and
I
nothing
think
else.
I've seen that in my recommendeds before, yeah, because it's like, can you beat Hit and Run with the worst vehicle?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
like,
another tip that might help you, a lot of the stuff that drops a lot of money, if you instead run into it with your car rather than destroying it on foot, you just automatically pick up the coin, so it'll save you a little bit of trouble.
Speedrun?
No.
Yeah. I know a lot of things about this game, as it turns out.
Where's the gallbladder?
Yeah.
It was a fig.
It was modeling clay.
I just won the race against Skinner. I remember when I first played this, I had a lot of trouble trying to beat Skinner.
Yeah, it did. It's crazy. There were so many things I struggled with before, and now I just kind of like...
It's just like, yeah, whatever.
Do it now.
The next stage is a lot easier, turns out. Mostly because they give you a lot more time for the next mission after racing Skinner than you need.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh.
At this point, I'm just grabbing a few coins before going to the next mission.
Yeah, right. I think I got enough coin. Like, I don't think I have enough just yet to be able to buy the thing, but I think there's some, like, boxes and whatnot near the NPC I gotta buy a car from, so I can just scoop up some coins from there. I think that's going to be the only... I think in the span of 30 minutes, that's going to be the only roadblock you're going to run into when it comes to having to buy something specific. Because I think the next roadblock to buy something isn't until 2-6. The roadblock before
Yeah.
that is 1-3. Alright. And then, of course, the main mechanic of the game, the hit and run meter, as you commit crimes, breaking things, running over pedestrians, that fills up, and then if it fills up all the way, you gotta run from the cops, and if they catch you, you lose 50 coins.
Aww.
Ouch.
So that's
Do
what
you
that
guys
yellow
know
meter is that you
Losses
might...
in this game?
That's what that yellow meter that you might have seen filling up is.
Alright.
If you need to get away from the
Yeah.
police, there's some places they can't go. Most notably, they can't go outside, or they can't go inside, so you can just hide out indoors until they go away, if you need to.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Pure life physics.
The glue eater has a challenge for me, okay.
I'm all in a dither, Homer. So many of my possessions.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing one of the-
So I totaled
Yeah.
my car, got the
you're doing the
insurance.
Ralph challenge.
Yeah, so there's 3...
Yeah.
So that's one of the 3 races. If you win all 3 races that aren't the wager race, you get a free car. And the car you get is usually a pretty good one for that world.
Well, that's good. Well, that's nice.
So, Millhouse has the time trials where you're basically doing a bunch of laps in a set amount of time. Nelson has the circuit race, which is the same thing basically, except instead of on a time trial, you're racing other cars. And Ralph has the checkpoint race, which is get from this point to that point. All one lap, basically.
Oy.
Barney.
Alright,
No!
Let's get all the, stuff here.
This
Yep,
game may have screwed me over for. Wait, Barney. Give me the car.
well, you can't buy...
So I like how.
I mean, you can't buy the car when you're in the mission, but yeah, Barney is the NPC in World 1 who sells you the car that you need. But he's also right next to where you start Mission 3, so...
Yeah. I gotta
We'd be
get
doing a lot
on
better
it.
if it wasn't for the fact that the stupid cars keep getting in the way.
Yep, that sounds right.
I think I broke something.
Oh no!
And bust open a few more vending machines and the like.
Dude, I'm having a blast right now.
Oh yeah, this is just taking me back to like a decade ago when I originally played this game.
Yeah.
Definitely like one that I would like. Simpsons games are usually hit or miss. This is one that if I had to recommend a Simpsons game, this is probably the one I would recommend.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems
pretty
pretty
much.
decent.
Yeah, it's not like anything to write home about. I feel like, but it's still like you'll still get your enjoyment out of it. I feel like it's
Yeah.
it's very competently made for a Grand Theft Auto clone.
Yeah.
I mean, you can never do worse than when The Simpsons tried to do a skateboard game.
Yeah, I had that one as well as a kid, so I have some memories with Simpsons skateboarding for PlayStation. Don't
How
you
about
worry.
Simpsons wrestling?
Yeah.
That one I
Oh,
don't
God.
have much experience with, but I am aware of that game's infamy.
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
game was just no.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yep,
Not wrong.
accurate.
I found your missing stuff.
Oh, hi, Ned.
The reward.
Didn't see you there.
Thanks,
Look at me go! And wow, my car's actually fine. Can I restart the 14 days without a tornado? Perfect.
If you end up needing to restart a mission, you can from the menu.
Yeah.
Or you mission select, so that way you can just go straight to where you start the next mission.
Oh, wait, I gotta
Oftentimes,
go
they're pretty good
backwards.
about the previous mission ending where the next one starts, but sometimes you do end up having to drive a little bit of a distance.
Homie, you're
Yeah.
late for work. And today's your workplace evaluation with Mr. Smithers.
You'll find my scorpion.
Alright, so I'm about to have to go buy the car.
Only one person can help me.
I still have a little
Yeah,
bit of money after
okay.
buying Casual Homer.
What's up,
Oh,
Lenny?
whoops.
Wait, you're in the
Ah,
cat.
yes, casual, also known as Homer au naturel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
another thing to note about, like, a lot of the stuff in the, like, there's a lot of references to the actual show, particularly with the collector's cards, because I believe they're all, like, bits from Simpsons episodes, including quotes from the actual episode, so you can see them.
That sounds about right with this game.
And if you,
Yeah, it's,
And if you manage
That's what I would
to...
expect.
And they're your main way for getting some of the extra completion rewards. Because if you find all the cards in a world, all 7 of them, you unlock a bonus track that you can do from the main menu. That you can even do multiplayer if you so wanted to. It's not a great mode, but it's something. And if you manage to get every single collector card, you get to see a bonus Itchy and Scratchy episode.
Ooh.
That's a fun little bonus you get.
Mistakes were made.
And yeah, and not just the cards, but some of the costumes are references to the show. I'm buying the Plow King from Barney, for example, right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I know one of the costumes was it looks almost like a real donut.
Dad, it says non-toxic.
Well, that's a plus. Your fingers are too fat to dial.
All right, so 1-3 titled Often. So 1-3, the mission that you gotta buy the specific vehicle for. That's gonna be your first instance of a mission where you have to destroy a car, and that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Gotta do a little bit of demolition work.
I'm being very aggressive. Like,
I mean, that's the way to go.
Not getting away from me.
You can be very aggressive in some of these. Unfortunately, trying to blow up the car that you need to for the mission does not make the hit and run meter rise.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that nearly as much, but some of the collateral might be a little bit more of a problem for you, depending.
Yeah, like, knowing me, I bump into everything in this game.
Yeah.
Just us playing this game just reminds me of when Mrs. Puff gave SpongeBob the license from Extra Credit, and she's envisioning it. It's just like, la la la, la 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 la.
Yeah, see that was actually me the whole time. Like, they just got footage of me driving and like put SpongeBob over it.
I would. Unfortunately, I don't feel like the Plow King is that good as a vehicle compared to the family sedan. I feel like the family sedans. The Plow King is good for destroying stuff because it's like really powerful. But it controls like ass.
Well, I mean, it's a snowplow.
True.
And it's very, it can be pretty slow in comparison as well.
Yeah.
At points of your. Yeah.
Alright, that's it for the power plant. I think at the rate I'm going, I might be able to at least get out of World 1. I feel like that might be possible to do. The Fat and the Furious is gonna be a bit of a nuisance of a mission. Because that's definitely like the first real test, I feel, with this.
I'm gonna use the one rocket car that like explodes in like one.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know exactly where you're. So every stage has basically like an undocumented car. It's basically a bonus card that you can find, and I wouldn't really call any of them particularly good cars, but they're fun to use. And in World 1, it's a rocket car that goes ridiculously fast, but like one big crash means it's gonna basically be toast.
Damn it! I was hoping I would have been able to break through the cemetery.
I know you're able to go through the cemetery. Like the cemetery ends up becoming somewhat of an important area in the final world.
Oh yeah, isn't that where the game ends? Guys, I have perfected it.
Oh, excellent! I see that.
That's quite a lot of picking there.
Good shit.
Perfect parking job.
Fucking incredible.
Good job, Beak.
I'm putting that into the...
You've perfected parking.
Finally, I can learn to drive. I think I finally feel confident enough to drive.
Mission select. Send me home.
I'm probably just gonna mission select as well once I get done with this one. Because I know the next thing I need to do is go back to the Simpsons home after I get done with this. Which is gonna be a bit of a drive, so I'm like, I'm good.
Dude, I'm like speeding through this right now.
My car's actually stuck.
Oh no.
Can I get my car to topple over? This could take me...
If you need to respawn it, you can always go to a phone booth.
Yeah, go. Go to the phone
No,
booth.
I'm moving, guys. Look, I'm actually moving. Up there.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Can't believe this shit worked.
Oh my god. This is.
Alright,
This
time
is
to watch some
amazing,
TV.
dude. Oh, we're already at 20 minutes. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to get moving, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
If I want to see Bart,
Yeah,
I'm
World,
gonna have.
World 2, you have World 2, you have a different map, and you get to play as Bart instead.
These miniature cameras are
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Mission.
Dressing room.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Let's
Yeah.
get to my sick ride.
Yeah, you get to play as Bart, Lisa, Marge, and Apu.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Apu's awesome.
I will not be able to show up into the
Marge,
series
that
now.
van
Please
is
do the
spying
racial
on us.
allegations, but thank you. Come again.
If I wanted to boot up my computer file, I could have shown off, like, what is easily the most difficult mission in the game. Anybody familiar with Set to Kill knows the pain. That mission sucks
boy.
balls to do, because they give you barely
Yeah.
enough time for it. And you have to use a specific vehicle for that one on top of that.
Vibrations tickling my feet.
Oh, great.
Alright,
Boy.
so I got my first tailing mission to do, where I have to just follow a vehicle. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on things.
Yeah.
You basically have a meter that empties the further away it gets from you. If it fully empties, you fail the mission.
I know that feeling.
Again, it's the first one of its kind, so it's not going to be that difficult.
But they get harder for sure.
Yeah. You also get better cars later, to be fair.
Yeah. I
As you
think, I
do.
think that's what I realized. I think that's what I realized, like, why, like, the missions I played when I was playing the game again recently, it got easier because I actually started being like, give me more cars. I need more.
Unlocking more... Yeah. World 1 becomes very easy when you get the Electoris, the car that you get for doing all 3 races. It's
Oh,
hands down the best car in World 1 of the 6 you can
Yeah.
get. Unfortunately, the 2 that you buy from the NPC usually aren't that great of cars. Like, I think you get the Duff truck as one of them, which is just a very... From what I remember, it's basically a worse Plow King. You already need to buy the Plow King anyway, so... You're kind of just using the Duff truck for the novelty. And I don't remember what the other vehicle is that you buy in World 1.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
I'll have to look.
I think I'm realizing why.
I'll find out on a phone
Yeah.
booth.
Oh, Mr. Burns is behind
Yeah,
all
I think I'm figuring out why I'm moving so
Alright.
fast through this, because, like,
him.
I practically played through the first world of Simpsons hit and run, like, twice recently, because I recorded an entire session of, like, hit and run, and
Yeah.
then, like, did the achievement stuff.
Alright, let me see what the other ones are. Yeah, so the pickup truck is what you get for finishing the extra mission, and okay, it's the surveillance van.
I'm stuck behind the truck.
This game having jank, say it ain't so.
Nah, it can be.
Game the hell and back right now.
This
Alright,
thing's perfect, right?
time to go destroy some video games.
Not now, Homer. A new
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite Simpsons game, Bone Storm.
need to get rid of it before it warps any children with its
I love
I
Bone
thought it was
Storm.
Lee Carvello's petting challenge.
Alright, I'll have to wait. I'll need to grind more to get the surveillance.
Bone Storm.
Sweet.
Your first mission where you have to hit a vehicle and then collect what it drops.
very good at
Huh.
A little jank because you have to hit it with enough force to get the thing to drop. It's not like an unreasonable amount, but sometimes you'll just lightly tap it and the thing won't drop, and you'll wonder why, and then you'll be sad.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
Did it. I like bullied that car.
Karmic retribution.
I'm just trying
I
to...
regret nothing.
Sunday.
Oh shit.
I backed dude, I backed the car into a corner and like just forced it like to keep giving me every one of the collectibles.
Later on, there's another variant on it, which is a little bit more difficult, where instead of hitting the car and collecting stuff from it, you just have to follow the car, and eventually things will just naturally drop out of it. And then that type I feel a little bit harder to do, but that's just how it be sometimes. What's up?
I just realized I'm at the final mission already.
Yeah. Yeah, once 7 is... There's 7 missions in each world. I'm not counting the tutorial mission as one.
Yeah.
Kids would play more video games about sharing.
Dude, the police are gonna find me one of these days. I keep running everyone over.
Oh, yeah.
I ran Flanders over at one point and he went flying.
I think Flanders became roadkill for me. I think I also ran over Mo on the way to work.
Yeah, you might become surprised by how difficult the game actually becomes by the end.
Hey, Homer. You look like you're having one of your trade.
Yeah, I heard about that bitch.
Mr. Burns.
I also have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following these marked areas.
The blue dot, yeah, the blue dot you can use as a pretty good indication of where you need to go.
Does work well.
Alright, the Fat and Furious. Time to race Smithers.
Alright,
who has already gotten his car repaired.
Yeah, how did he do that so fast?
Yeah, right? And Smithers, if you're using the family sedan, Smithers actually does a decent job of keeping up with you.
Yeah, which is what I'm about to do, so I'm gonna have to take some insane shortcuts.
Oh yeah, I definitely tried to jump over the tire pit, and failed to jump over the tire pit. I think I know this game well enough that I should be able to do it pretty easily with the family sedan, but stranger things have happened.
Dude, Smithers just fucking, like, ran into me immediately.
Smithers is just an asshole.
Like, he
He did kidnap Lacey that one time.
To be fair, he has every right to be an asshole. You fucking totaled his car a few missions ago.
Destroy all the power couplings before time runs out.
Yeah. Blind Big Brother is...
Smithers is just mean to me.
Blind Big Brother, the mission that Beak is on, is one that you're intended to do entirely on foot. There's only, like, 2 missions like that I can think of where you're supposed to do the whole thing on foot. They're not super common.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't get it. Well, actually, I can get a hit and run on foot.
Oh yeah, one of the fun things to do. Something that was always a fun thing to do for me was to kick one of the pedestrians in the PowerPoint area, get a hit and run, and then go into Homer's office because the police can't get in there.
Yeah.
Never forget that the creators of The Simpsons, when they were...
I'm not a sociopath. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying that the creators of The Simpsons...
There we go. Hi, Mr. Burns. Sorry I ran you over.
Don't panic, just come up with a convincing story. My name is Mr. Burns. Oh! I love the compilation of Homer and having a conversation with his mind. What should we do now? Eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding. Okay, but then after that, we're gonna find a way to fix this.
Oh yeah, by the way, that surveillance van was just a pizza van.
Yeah, and Homer is fired.
And my personal favorite, and what are your reasons for wanting a little brother? Don't say revenge. Don't say revenge.
Don't say revenge.
Revenge? That's it, I'm getting out of here. And you just hear his brain leave.
Oh, because I'm playing I just got to playing as Bart now, which means I can do one very important thing before we hit time.
Uh-oh. Eat your shorts?
Well, not quite that, but...
This cat's gonna go flying,
on the note of 30 minutes, I have decapitated Jebediah.
Perfect.
Dude, Dude, we did two completely different things as Bart. You decapitated.
Did you launch the
Gemini,
cat?
I just launched the cat because it's one of the.
Yeah, you
launched
hang
the
on,
cat.
let me hang on. I'm gonna go do that really quick.
Yeah,
It's right here
launched
anyway,
the cat. It's
so
really funny.
yeah, there's a gag here where there's a cat and a catapult, and then you just
Launch it.
it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Catapult.
Welcome to everyone's
Right
favorite.
itself.
Welcome to Springfield's favorite game, Yeet the Kitty.
Oh no! All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be playing our final game for tonight from RustyJimJob. We'll see you in a bit.
I keep making this mistake. I'm gonna have to reconnect my controller now.
I gotta close Dolphin because I had to emergency boot up Dolphin because RetroArch was giving me some slight problems, and I definitely did not want to pivot from Simpsons Hit and Run, especially if it was only me having problems with that.
Oh no, yeah, no, dude, it's still crazy how that's the game that got like we've had like so many games already, and then like that's the one that finally made the like threshold of like.
Hey, no, I was real hyped to talk about Simpsons Hit and Run.
Gee, why?
It's a perfectly reputable GTA clone. So
Yeah.
Well, more than that, it was a game that I had in my younger years, so I had a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, personal.
It's like memories.
Yeah.
I'm realizing it's gonna be. I'm trying to figure out a way to like properly introduce my game.
We'll figure it out faster because it's time for you to introduce it.
Okay, so so we're setting sail today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Yeah. See, we're gonna go find the treasures.
do say.
What kind of treasure are we talking here?
It's called. We're gonna go find the One Piece
Pieces.
on Game Boy Advance.
In fact,
Oh boy.
Shonen Jump's One Piece.
Yep, Shonen Jump's One Piece is the full name of it, apparently, according to Twitch.
Shonen Jump's One Piece.
In fact, let me adjust that in the records for when I have to go post those.
Yeah.
I think I played this game once before, and I don't remember much from it.
Featuring only the characters I actually recognize.
Oh, it's the beginning of
That's
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Anyway, One Piece is real!
Yes!
One Piece is real. Oh god.
and this also has a set too.
Yeah, I saw it pop up for me.
Of course.
Oh boy.
I'm reminded of it's an edit for, Link the Faces of Evil, where, it's Link saying, gee, it sure is boring around here, and then the king saying, my boy, this One Piece is what true warriors strive for, and then it cuts to the, CDI intro done in the style of, One Piece.
Nice.
I want to see that.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll do a quick search for it while I'm getting cropping done, so y'all can give it a watch.
Yeah.
What happens if I Google this One Piece is what all true warriors strive for? Unsurprisingly, it's not gonna be as easy to find. I saw in some, like, Clone Hero chart. Yeah.
On the subject of One Piece, a friend
Damn,
of
I can't find
ours, a friend of mine, Rusty's in another server, and ended up making artwork of our characters in like our own version of One Piece. I'm gonna need to dig that up.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're part of a little Discord server, and we refer to it as the Fat Gang. Not because of our weight, but because we're just funny.
It's really
fat
it's
like
a really
PH,
funny
you know, like
game.
no rules get fat.
Yeah.
See over there. We have our own pirate flag. It's a skull with corn dogs by it.
Oh my god, incredible.
I'm trying to look for it in the thing. I don't know if you have it on it.
Hold on. I think said friend is literally in chat. He's in freaking the call, so I'm gonna ask him.
Alrighty.
The GBA is being a bit of a butt to crop as GBAB, so just hold tight.
Luckily, it doesn't seem like it's that difficult. I think there's only two... there's only 2 damage lists, which is nice, and 1 without any help from your crew, so that means I'm pretty sure you'll probably get to do it as Luffy himself.
Wait,
Pretty
you're trying
much,
to get
yes.
all upon Usopp, I'm screwed.
It's only 1 boss!
I'm cooked.
Just the worst boss in the game somehow.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I remember while I was reading One Piece because friends convinced me to do it. I finally got to the point where I finished like the first 100 chapters, and then my friends just said, "You did it! You can finally play the GBA One Piece game." I'm like, "Oh, sweet, finally."
It never really occurred. I'm looking at Beak's screenshot. It never occurred to me. This smug look on Larry. Or Lenny. I forget.
Lenny,
Yeah, Lenny.
Lenny's a smug guy.
Alright, I think I got most of my cropping done here. So let's go ahead and get some audio on the game.
Yep. I'm also gonna...
Yeah.
And while you do final preparations, I'm also gonna show up that another friend of ours in that server ended up making a new pick for me as a commission for the partner showcase. Mostly because I'm sure you guys might be curious about that picture.
I've got most all the prep work done, so I am ready to go and everybody else is.
Alright. Ready.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shonen Jump's One Piece.
Options!
Oh boy.
Options!
Options!
I hit
Score!
back immediately.
So what little I remember of this game, I think this is basically a 2D beat 'em up, and that's looking accurate from what I'm playing so far of this.
Reminds me a little bit of the Dragon Ball game on the Game Boy Advance.
A bit, yeah, Advanced Adventure. I have to wonder if it's the same team who did that one.
Alright, Luffy.
Hey, makes sense.
Beak, I just realized I asked the wrong friend.
Oh, you have a big hand, yeah.
I know who I
Luffy,
got.
of course.
Well, okay, you're assuming I know things about One Piece.
Okay, well,
Luffy is
the important thing to know is the guy in the straw hat, that's One Piece.
Uh-huh.
And
Funny you.
Oh, that's a dash. Okay.
Where's my crew? I need my crew. I need to beat people up to find my crew.
It looks like you can use a special by pressing A and B together. It looks to be a dash that probably damages anything you collide with.
The Kamino shotgun, I believe. Was it shotgun? Or is it cannon?
No idea. Right, do I just keep going, or do I have to fight all the enemies? Oh, I can just keep going. I'm an idiot.
So you're Luffy. Sounds about right.
Yeah, no way, you're in character.
Alright, the pirate flag seems to charge up your special meter.
Dude, I gotta beat.
I'm learning things.
Alright, you are pirates.
Alright.
Dude, am I gonna find the One Piece in this game? I better.
I'm sure you will. Have they found the one? Have they managed to find the One Piece in the anime?
No.
No.
I believe the mangaka that did it, he said, at this point I may have to actually figure out what the One Piece is.
I think from what I heard, like, Oda, aka the creator, said, like, he's said, like, there's at least gonna be, like, at least 3 or so years left of the entire thing.
It takes a special kind of skill to have a series go that long.
I mean, Pokemon finally ended, so...
Yeah, I've heard One Piece is, like, ludicrously, like, it has a lot of episodes.
Yes.
No,
there's over 1,000 episodes, easy?
Yeah, that's what I heard, like, some ludicrous amount. How long has One Piece been... It's obviously been going for a while, considering we're playing a GBA game, and if it's still going today.
When I started back around 2000, 2001, there was about 100 episodes. It's been a weekly since then.
Okay.
Not much the number of movies.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine how many One Piece movies there are. Or something that's lasted that long.
The thing with the anime is they have some just random filler things not seen in the manga, like, at all. So, like...
That tracks.
It's like the craziest stuff sometimes.
Clear!
Like, I will say,
oh my god, this picture of Luffy!
I remember long ago, I was like, I'm not gonna ever read One Piece. And then one friend was like, you should read it, and I was like, I'm bored enough. And now I'm like, I think I'm almost 900 chapters in.
Yep.
Dedication.
That picture of Luffy's pretty good.
Listen, it was all worth it just to see characters like Usopp and Frankie. They're funny.
Yes.
Alright, stage 2.
Get out of here.
Hang on my nerves, get out of here. Okay, well, goodbye.
I did it.
So far,
I beat a level.
You did it. Now you get the super zoomed in picture of Luffy.
Yeah. Man, that bounty sucks, dude. My bounty needs to get higher.
I wasn't paying attention to the bounty. Is it like one of those things where the bounty's higher based on the score you got? So like the better your score, the higher the bounty? That's like...
In the universe, the higher your bounty, the better you are, pretty much.
Yeah. That's when I'm playing a game where you're like an outlaw or something like that, and you have a bounty on you, that's like my aesthetic for displaying your score, is like the reward money basically being in relation to your score.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I should probably ask the right friend.
Oh, you have a shot. Oh, you have a musket. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, you guys are about to learn the intensive Fat Gang lore.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You know what I should show? I could just say the friend's name. Credit to because like this is not like pirate related, but like our friend in another server, Benda, he made this. So credit to him. This is cool art.
Oh, the new Fat Gang, the new Fat Fighters.
There you go. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, like essentially. Yes.
I see a treasure chest here. How does one treasure chest? I can pull it towards me.
Hand, I guess.
I can grab it, sure, but how does one open? I guess it's not important. That looks like something I can grab. Oh, yep.
Yep.
Erecto Mundo.
And on this roster, Benda's character is Gibby, the monkey character right next to mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Adrian, we in fact have the One Piece. Is it real? Who knows? Who cares?
It's a fantasy.
Oh, nice.
I still find it funny how I will still find it funny how Benda did that, by the way, because he just reimagined everyone's characters.
It'll be real in like 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Just watch it.
Alright.
Yeah. Funny enough, Benda then also made a, He made this for the commission I was talking about earlier, because we had a Nintendo partner showcase, and they had said if Penny's Big Breakaway shows up, then he'll offer free commissions to anyone who reacts to that message. So
And
this
then-
was fine.
And then it did happen.
Yeah,
Yep.
I should said mine probably.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Actually, that
That was,
Okay, damage reset.
Weird.
yeah, here was.
Luffy looks a little disturbed there, like he's seen things.
Oh, when he's hanging.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Beak.
It's great. Oh god.
I'm gonna be resuming. I'm gonna be resuming soon. I just gotta like grab these.
Miss.
Cause like Ashley like sent like the drawovers they did of One Piece panels.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
Punch, 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 punch. That's a chest over there. Still don't understand how to open
Right.
chests, but I also haven't
Need a
run.
key, apparently.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes
Send these in
sense.
the chat. And then I can finally start playing. Can finally continue. So like,
Where does the
there's
game
all
want me to
these
go?
drawovers.
Do I have to, like,
And
grab
then
something?
there's-
Oh, there we go. Alright, we're in business now.
Oh, the best move we could get.
Big hand.
These drawovers are crazy. I know Bagel did that last one. Anyways, finally back to One Piece.
Alright.
Zoro.
One of these guys with
man,
the
you get
muskets
lost again?
go down in one hit. Otherwise, it would be a lot more annoying to deal with.
I just
No.
left Zoro behind, dude.
Noticing you don't have a crouch, which might be helpful. Might have been helpful if you did have something like that.
Some cases.
Luffy's got a really good aerial attack.
Yeah.
You don't bounce off everything.
Let's get this coin. Yeah. And it feels a bit jank at times with, like, trying to get here and there.
You need to open the treasure chest.
But it does seem consistent enough.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Zolo.
I forgot. This is like going off of the 4Kids dub with names.
Yep.
Because everybody loves 4Kids.
Did a few things right. I mean, I didn't mind their Kirby, or take out the Kirby anime.
Right back at ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I think that's like their best one.
I never saw Kirby when it was aired on TV. I always just watched it on... When I watched it, I just watched it online, like, years after that show was relevant.
And then I also never forget that the 4Kids VAs for Sonic X ended up being the new one for Sonic games starting with 06.
Yeah, that was
Listen,
one...
Mike Pollock,
That's one show that eluded me, was Sonic X.
Mike Pollock was like the funniest pick for Eggman.
I really appreciate the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's really good. I also loved. I also thought Lisa Ortiz did a really good Amy Rose.
Dude, I'm fumbling.
I'm on the ball. You need to grab the pole.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
Yeah, I damage
like-
tanked my way across there and didn't learn till later about, oh, you should just grab the pole. That would make sense.
Yeah.
So what button was it to open a chest?
You need a key.
Yeah, the key button.
Son of a glitch. Alright. Where's that key item when you need one?
Dude, it'll always be funny that 4Kids like bought One Piece, pretty much like not knowing anything about how it actually is, and then when they found out how crazy it was, they were like, "Oh no, we gotta edit this."
We may have made a mistake.
Yeah.
This
And then bankruptcy.
Rip.
Dude, because it's always so funny, because like since reading One Piece, me and my friends will sometimes think about the dub like from 4Kids, and the funniest moment is that there's like one intense scene where you're supposed to believe that Nami like stabbed Usopp, and it's now revealed that like they stabbed their own hand. They literally changed it to be like, oh, you got your rubber knife, like they got rid of the tension altogether.
I still remember the time when they replaced the pistol to a guy's head with a hammerless spring.
Yeah.
My favorite knife-related gag, not One Piece related, but my favorite knife-related gag will always be the retractable knife that just retracts when you stab somebody with it.
I would say what that reminds me of, but that will involve spoilers, and I do not want to spoil the chat. But if you know, you know.
That's fair.
You know, yeah.
I appear to have beaten the first world now. And I'm in what seems to be some sort of bonus stage.
I think I've lost
really
this
long.
place.
Yeah, stage 3 is just the boss fight, at least.
Yeah,
It's not-
I think that's how it works. It's like two. I think each one works like 2 stages and then a boss.
That tracks.
Yeah.
They're saying defeat all the enemies. I'm wondering if there are a finite number of enemies or if they just keep respawning. Oh no. Oh, yep, you respawned.
So we looped all the way around?
Is that the last one? Alright, that's the last one. Yeah, it really does seem like you just kind of loop around. Because you just seem like you end up right back where you started, but it is progress!
Yeah.
Alright, Port Town.
So how do I use the bomb?
What's up?
Up and attack to use the bomb.
Okay. Thank you. Finally, I can find progress.
Hooray!
Progress.
That's not progress. What I just did. Just launched myself into a pit.
You need to eat.
Right, let's just jump kick our way through. I'm sure that'll be fine.
As you do.
Oh, maybe not if I do that. Yes, please continue the game. You do have limited lives, so I guess that's... I don't know what happens when you run out of them. I assume you just go back to the stage select, and you're just kicked out of the stage that you're currently in.
I am backtracking because I got myself lost and I have no idea where I'm going.
You go
Easy to do on these stages, it seems.
Yeah, it's mostly just you go from left to right, but it may not always be the most obvious thing, especially when it took me a bit of time to figure out. You have to grab the you have to grab some poles to be able to launch yourself across pits and the like. You're a pirate? Forget it, I don't work with pirates. Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey, I remember this guy.
Okay, so apparently when you go back, you'll start the gauntlets like you had before.
There we go. Remember that you can double tap to run me.
Alright, Luffy, let's see how high your bounty is now. You beat up a lot of people.
Bounty, yes.
Aw, dang. My bounty's still not good enough.
Powder bounty. What?
What?
You got sword.
Alright.
Congrats on your sword.
Time to fight the boss.
Yee.
Need a hand,
Well, I
Luffy? Oh, is there like, can I select different characters? Is that what the feel is with this?
No, I think it's literally just you can summon them once you have them.
Okay. Because hitting L seems to switch between characters, so... I don't know what I do after I switch to them, but... Oh no, bomb!
Dude,
Well,
this
that's
guy
not good.
needs the fuck off. Get out of here, Axe-Hand Morgan. You suck.
Goodbye, Axe-Hand.
Unfortunately, don't have a whole lot of aerial control once you initiate your kick. You have decent aerial control before that, but it feels like the jump starts to become committed once you go into an aerial kick. Which has definitely resulted in me launching myself into a pit at least once.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't go that way, so I guess they want me to shimmy across here. Yep, that looks like progress.
Asleep, finally. Zolo.
Zolo!
Alright.
We did it.
There we go. Boss beaten.
Good shit.
Defeat all enemies, okay.
Put down. Hey, nice. Even shows up on the ship.
Oh, I can't grab that. Okay, we'll just keep moving then. Alright, this I can jump up.
That's it.
So stop throwing swords at me.
I need health badly. Please contain health. That'll do. An apple.
Okay, One Piece is fine and all, but where's my Game Boy Advance adaptation of Madoka Magica?
I thought you were gonna say, where's my GBA video for One Piece? You know those old GBA video cartridges where you could see, like, episodes, sometimes even full-on movies, on a GBA?
Yeah.
Inglorious 5 resolution.
Oh,
I
shit.
mean, it's still a neat thing. I feel like it's still a neat thing to have, because it's like a way to watch some of this stuff on the go. I had a few...
Yeah.
I had a few cartridges for episodes of the Pokemon TV show. But I know there's more out there, but those are the main ones that I had. Like, I think there's one of, like, the entire Shrek movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's the screenshot for the RA set for the video now.
I can't grab that.
Port Town. Now, yeah, Buggy.
Well, invincibility was nice while it lasted.
Oh boy, Buggy. Buggy, aka the most memorable character from early One Piece in terms of villains.
True.
I made a mistake.
Oh, one moment.
I keep attacking and then falling right into a pit.
Yeah, you too, huh?
Villains have like... Yeah.
You gotta be incredibly careful with how you're attacking when you're going for aerial attacks. 'Cause it is a lot easier than you may think to just launch yourself into a pit.
Yep.
I have done that my fair share already, including right now.
Oof.
Because,
Meanwhile, I've made progress.
because
I
imagine
finally know where I'm going.
having to fight a bunch of enemies while on top of a bunch of chimneys.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I fell in
That
another
sounds like
pit.
you're smoking.
I'm doing great.
Ah!
Ah,
wait.
It's not me.
Go back to world map. Endgame. I think I selected the wrong stage. Or no, I didn't. Okay, I'm still on the first one. Anyway, we're 22 minutes into this game.
Hey, time flies when you One Piece. Ah!
Yeah.
Here it is.
And before you know it, 2 decades has gone by.
Yeah, exactly.
2 decades of playing One Piece on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, sweet.
Speaking of ancient ways to watch shows on the go,
Yeah.
one thing I remember was seeing the commercials for this all the time was Video Now.
Oh, God.
Wait, what's Video Now? I'm actually
Yeah,
what Video Now is.
Time for a history lesson. The
Oh boy, I love
Video Now.
history.
The Video Now was a portable video player produced by Hasbro and released by Tiger Electronics.
I made a
I
mistake.
feel like I
Oh,
might have
never mind, I didn't.
seen. I never
Was it
really
smart?
had one of those, but I feel like I've seen them, but it's like only like a vague recollection for me.
Yep. The Video Now had basically a bunch of different versions. There was a Video Now, which was basically 16 Shades of Grey. Yeah, the Video Now Color, which played everything in color with a backlit screen. The Video Now Junior was released by Play School. The Video Now XP had a larger screen with all the stuff that Video Now Color had. And then Video Now Color FX was the same as Video Now Color, except Color FX uses translucent plastic as opposed to the opaque plastic used for the original Color.
Okay.
And who wants to hear what shows were on this?
Oh, what shows are on this? I'm
Boy.
curious.
Ashley in chat, can't wait to hear the 4Kids dub in the One Piece GameCube games.
Oh, finally.
And those have actual, like, things from the anime, then we can't exactly play those.
So it had all.
Don't need DMCA on my ass.
So it had your usual stuff that you would expect for it. It had SpongeBob, it had some of the Nick Jr. shows, you know, the expected.
Yeah.
It had 4Kids. It had 2 episodes of America's Funniest Home Videos, American Idol, a bunch of Nickelodeon cartoons, a couple of They had the Cartoon Network mix, which was basically take random episodes from shows and put them onto a disc. They did the same thing with Nickelodeon. They had Fear Factor.
God, Fear Factor
Scenes-
is a poll. Or something like that.
They had Behind the Scenes with Emma Roberts. Hilary Duff.
Okay.
A Weekend with Jamie Lynn Spears. 2 Jesse McCartney music videos and a backstage. Let's see, they had a few Peanuts movies. They had Raven Simone, not That's So Raven, but Raven Simone. They had Romeo. They had Scooby-Doo, Simple Plan, Superstars of the NBA, Unfabulous, Tony Hawk's Secret Skate Park Tours, Zoe 101, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Winx Club, Zoids, and the thing I want to bring up, and if anyone knows me, you know what I'm gonna say. No, that's not the thing I was gonna say. They had the original. They had the 1 episode of the X's released on Video Now, and that was their only time they ever got physical media released outside of just having 2 separate episode segments being on Nick Picks.
Yeah. Big, the moment you said no to VeggieTales, you're like, if you know me, I'm like, yeah, it has to be.
Yep, the original Spy X Family by Nickelodeon.
Now I remember them.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so...
The X's was a Nickelodeon show in 2005 to 2006 that got canceled for their, quota of not meeting up to SpongeBob like a lot of other shows did. And it was a celebrity cartoon in the way it had familiar VAs, which include Lindsay Bartleson from Grounded for Life is Tuesday, Truman being played by the son being played by the final voice of Periwinkle in Blue's Clues. You've got the major ones being Mr. X voiced by Patrick Warburton, so basically he was Kronk Lightyear in this. And Mrs. X voiced by Wendy Malick, who is now Ida, so... Yeah, take all that in, ladies and gents.
Alright.
And they also had Macho Man Randy Savage as one of the snafu villains, and he was basically Sasquatch, and it was just him as a...
That's awesome. Yeah, no. Yeah, Beak, it's like...
God, every time I
it's
made
like
that
crazy.
mistake.
It was crazy hearing about the X's, because, like, I knew of its existence for so long, and then, like, you just kind of, like, showed up and then made me more aware of it. Like, I was like, oh yeah, it exists, and then I kind of forgot it existed for a while.
You were happy in life.
It's not the worst show you can learn about. I mean, look at all the people who watched Breadwinners.
Yeah, all like two Sanjay and Craig fans.
Alright, we've got about 90 seconds left with this game, by the way.
Negative 300 monsters versus aliens to TV series fans.
Dude, there was like one... Dude, the one show I was upset actually did not do well, though. Like, was Robot a Monster?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this show seems cool. And then it just got canned. I was like...
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Dude, I was like so confused when it happened, too. What a perfect way to end this segment. I died and got my last continue because I just forgot to hit jump.
Whoops!
What a perfect way.
Yeah, I kept dying to the section with the chimneys. That's just kept giving me problems.
Yeah.
Just swing it hard and run right around. You got your range attack with that.
Dude, I was my own worst enemy this entire time.
Well, a lot of times that's how it is with games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it happens with Bomberman, too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like...
You are always your own... I've played enough Bomberman to verify that claim. You are always your own worst enemy in Bomberman.
Dude, I genuinely believe majority of the time, like, I was just like there was like just the fax machine sound playing like in my brain. while making some of the decisions I made, because I jumped into the pit thinking, oh yeah, there's gonna be ground down there. There was not ground.
Yeah, I made that. There's so in 2-1, there's a hit right like very early on, and I'm just like, go left to right. It's that easy, and then I throw myself into the pit and die.
Same.
Anyway, we've hit 30 minutes, so we are done with One Piece, and we are done with video games because we played. Yeah, fuck video games.
There's so many left.
Fuck video games.
That's okay. That's okay. I got a pretty good thing we can end this on, because look at my account of the first type of enemy I fought.
Alright, well, let's talk about the games that we had for this week. So, start of the night with Operation C for Game Boy.
Oh boy. A good take on the classic series on Game Boy and Portable. Just, you know, Homer and everything. Oh god, this is gonna be another team with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not good at Contras, so that gave me an operation in colon space.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult, but I at least appreciate the fact they did make reasonable concessions for the hardware. And frankly, I'm just grateful that they made it to where that you can just hold down the button to keep firing.
Yeah, that was a big improvement. I assume this was the first Contra game to do that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Like, this is before Contra 3, Contra Hardcore, because the 2 on NES didn't have that.
Yeah.
But it is a very, it's a very notable, upgrade. Especially since, I think it was Beak who was mentioning setting up Turbo, and it's like, you could just hold down the button, it's like, oh.
I do think you can actually maybe shoot faster if you tap it really fast, but
it did seem to be that way. But I think you fire fast enough with the auto fire that you'll probably be fine for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually.
Game number 2, Bubsy 3D Forbidden Planet.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it was inevitable that we were going to have to deal with this eventually, one way or the other, so...
Yeah. Just surprised it took this long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Bubsy. There's not much to say about Bubsy at this point. About Bubsy 3D that hasn't already been said by other people.
I think
The only good news is the fast death of Bubsy.
I can say this. It somehow controlled worse than I even expected.
Was this your first experience playing Bubsy 3D?
Yes.
Okay. You've heard the stories before, but now you finally had the experience of playing it.
Yeah, now I've actually seen it firsthand, and wow.
Yeah.
Look, this is the pioneer days. People are discovering 3D platforming at this point here. Nobody really written the ground rules.
Right.
Yeah, and it's obvious.
Actually playing it, like,
Right, game.
actually playing it for myself was weird.
Alright, game number 3, Mega Man Network transmission for GameCube.
Error, text.exe cannot be found.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know what happened on that one here. I wish you could have got a better taste of it here, but that's what happens. Unfortunately, it tries to put in the new Mega Man with the old style, trying to mesh each other here, and it's just not chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah, it's
what mesh.
so it made for a good experimentation for me for like playing a game on hardware, loading it up on my GameCube, and that went over pretty well, I feel. I kind of like the idea of it. I wish the Mega Buster was a little bit better out the gate.
Well, yeah.
Because I definitely had some situations where I was like out of weapons or out of MP to use against the boss. So I had to finish off with the Buster, and that is a very painful process. Because each Buster shot takes off so little HP from the boss.
You really want to do chip damage, you might say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's ambitious for trying to mash up two things that really never should have been mashed up.
Yeah, it's experimental, to say the least.
But I really don't think it works, because it's like you have all of the downsides of, you know, having to be a lot more reflexive and less strategic in a 2D platformer, combined with the slowness and the resource management of the RPG. It's like, doesn't...
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, 4th game for the night, Simpsons Hit and Run for GameCube.
Hilarious.
That
really fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was solid. That's probably it's definitely one of the better GTA clones I've played.
The
And one of the better Simpsons games I've played.
Yeah. So it checks 2 boxes.
This was great playing it for the first time.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty solid, like, you wouldn't expect much from it for being like a licensed game, especially a licensed Simpsons Hit game. And those have been proven to be hit or miss, and I think they did a good job with this one. One that I would definitely recommend for a lot of people, especially if you like GTA style games. And our final game, Shonen Jumps One Piece for GBA.
It's real.
It sure is.
It is real.
It's greatly well animated. It's a decent little beat 'em up here, a little repetitive, but then again, it's beat 'em ups. It's something you can do.
Yeah, beat-em-ups by design are pretty repetitive, so can't really dock it too badly for that.
I think my one complaint is that it doesn't feel quite as snappy as I would like. Like it feels, it feels a little
soft
because it's that mashup of kind of a beat 'em up and a platformer. You know, it's everything's a little bit more slow in terms of attacking and whatnot. It doesn't quite hit the right. I don't know. I feel like it could be a little snappier, but it's a solid enough game.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, by what I'm catching here, is it feels a little bit of delays with the animations before your blows actually go through.
Yeah,
Too much wind up.
Alright.
Yeah, you can see that.
And finally, rankings, starting with Beak Beak.
Alright, so for the first... So I'm gonna go starting with the bottom, so... My choice is gonna go last because I just submitted because Polk did not learn their lesson from Elf Bowling. I hope this serves as a lesson, because innocence doesn't get you far. Let's see. Next up is gonna be Mega Man. Mostly out of... I'm sure it would be more fun if I could read the text, so that kind of soured it. Thank you for putting that up, Okami. But yeah, kind of wish that I was able to play it long enough to make a better judgment of it. So I'll also be judging Chip Challenge, which so far not bad, but it's definitely going to be something I'm going to learn with.
Yeah.
Next up is going to be Operation C, because that game is hard, but I am definitely learning from it, which is surprising. Second is going to be One Piece. I got lost, but it still felt really nice to control Luffy, and ooh, it feels so good with his attacks, especially that wind-up he's got. And first is the Simpsons Hit and Run. So fun to control that game, and while there is jank, it's the fun kind of jank. The jank where you can just giggle.
It's the jank with sprinkles.
The jank you can see.
Alright, for my mileage, yeah, Bubsy 3D is gonna be the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to elaborate further. The rest of these, on the other hand, are going to be a bit more difficult, though. And in fourth, I'm going to say One Piece, because... So, when I play beat 'em up, I typically prefer beat 'em ups that are on, like, a 2.5D field instead of a purely 2D field. So, think something like Streets of Rage, where you can kind of move up and down a bit, instead of being, like, a platformer beat 'em up hybrid, which are still fine. It's just not what I it's not my personal taste for a way of doing a beat 'em up. But it still works perfectly fine here in One Piece. Like, I played through all of Advanced Adventure, which is the same general style for a beat 'em up, and that game is also pretty good. I think I prefer Advanced Adventure a little bit more than One Piece personally, but I also may need more time with One Piece to give a accurate ruling on that front, at least. In third, I'm gonna say Mega Man Network Transmission. I would hope I didn't have problems with the text when I was playing on my actual copy of the game. I would have several questions at that point. But the game seemed fine. It seemed interesting. So I like to play a lot of games like Mega Man Network, like in this case Mega Man. I'm a Buster Duel type of person for Mega Man, where I will primarily use the Mega Buster for the main stages and then just use the boss weakness for the boss, but outside of that, like, barely use the boss weapons. So the way Mega Man Network Transmission is designed, it goes against my instincts because of how little damage the Buster does.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that problem might be remedied later on, but it really seems like they really want you to use your chip abilities as your main method.
Most Mega Man is better Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second's gonna be Operation C. I like Contra games, and for being a Game Boy Contra game, I think this game handles itself pretty well. I don't think I like it as much as I do Belmont's Revenge, but it's still pretty solid for a Konami Game Boy game. And, is it the only Konami Game Boy game? I forget if... I know Alien Wars got a port to GBA. I don't remember if it did for, like, Game Boy or Game Boy Color. I don't...
It did get one for Game Boy.
Okay. So I'd be curious to see what that port is like, but I would imagine Operation C is a bit better refined than that, because they're making their own game instead of, you know, trying to confine a Super Nintendo game onto a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, I mean...
And then, at the top, Hit and Run. I'm biased on it because I grew up with it, but I think at least most of us here can say, yeah, this is a pretty solid game. Whether it's at the top of the list for you or not, your mileage may vary, but I think it's a game that is at least fun to play. Alright, Polk.
Alright. Going at the top, for number one here, you gotta go with the Hit and Run, really. It's not usually my genre, but if you want to get the feeling of the type of humor Simpsons has here and the whiteness to it here, it's really good. There's definitely a lot of depth to it. You have a lot of unlockables, findings. It's if you want something that reflects on the license thing that you like here, you can't go wrong with this one.
Yeah. Like I said, to butt in for a bit, I'm surprised by how much they dedicate themselves to the source material. Like, a lot of gags that you'll see inside the stages are things that happen in the show. Heck, I think there's an animation for the Larry the Looter game that showed up in an episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically the same animation as well. You don't play it, granted. It's just one that you get to see. Anyway, continue.
Alright. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Shonen One Piece. It's well animated, enjoyable here on it. It's something I could go see myself look back into. A nice little way to relive the early days of One Piece too. Those little intros. Number 3, I'm going with Network Transmission, and that's probably because I'm more a fan of the series and all that here. It's experimental, some of it doesn't really mesh together here. The chip part of it here is a problem, the grinding that you gotta try to do for it. But I'm a Mega Man fan. If there's 2 kinds of people that I can recommend it to here. It's people who love the original anime, love the original series, and people who want to see something different out of a Mega Man series, like something experimental. But it's not exactly all that great either. Operation C will be next. It's going to have the Contra on the go. It's tried to fit in so much of the original Contra within that small cartridge, so it has a little bit limited, but still really enjoyable. And as for the bottom one, I gotta learn to shut my friggin' trap at times, don't I?
Lesson learned.
Get hard in hell.
Boy, is it great!
Love you, Big Beak. You're great.
We love video games here. Alright, Rusty, let's talk about your list.
Okay. So obviously, just like everyone else, Bubsy 3D is going at the bottom. I mean, no duh. I think, I'm gonna go, like, I think next I'll do the Mega Man one, cause, like, in 4th place, cause, like, it's fine, but also I was just going, like, man, this feels weird.
Uh-huh.
Something's going off. I'll go, like, Contra for 3rd. Because it was fun, even though I kept dying immediately. Second place,
the typical Contra experience.
Second place will be Shonen Jump's One Piece for me, and then I'm also very biased. Number 1 is literally gonna be like Hit and Run for me.
Fair cop.
Like yeah, it's a very biased thing.
For sure. And lastly, Veritasu.
Well, starting at the bottom, it's Bubsy. I mean, what is there to say?
Hey, Future Rusty was right. Everybody put Bubsy at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wonder
nothing-
why!
There's nothing to say that hasn't already been said, either by us or by Bubsy.
Mm,
But God, that was worse than I was expecting. And I wasn't expecting anything.
mm,
I expected nothing and I was still disappointed. Anyway.
beautiful, isn't it?
A huge step up from that is going to be Mega Man Network Transmission. Barring the fact that I couldn't actually see any of the text.
First time.
I think the game itself, it's at least competent in its, it is a competently made game. I think the big problem for me, at least, is that it feels like, okay, it reminds me of playing Mega Man, only this isn't designed to be played like Mega Man. And as a result, I have this constant sense of incongruity that just... It's an interesting idea, but for my money, it just doesn't really work. Maybe it gets better as you go, but my early impression was just... You tried, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yep.
My third place is going to be One Piece. Or, I'm sorry, Shonen Jump's One Piece. I really like the graphics. I really like the animation. They put a lot of effort into it, I can tell. And it's a fun game. For some reason, I keep wanting it to just be, I don't know, a little snappier, which was the same problem that I had whenever I played Dragon Ball Adventure or Advance or whatever, which I think is the exact same engine. The same kind of thing where it's just like, it should be a little snappier. But yeah, it's a good game, solid. I didn't even know they had a good One Piece game for the Game Boy Advance over here. But yeah, pretty solid. I'm gonna put it number 2, Simpsons Hit and Run. That is a really, really solid game. That's I think pretty much everything I could say has already been said. It makes really good use of the license. It controls well. It's fun to play, and yeah, it's a fun little world to even just mess around with and explore. For my money, though, I'm going to put at number 1 Operation C. It's not a long game. It's a simple game, but it does what it does very well and provides a very solid challenge, and is remarkable for the fact that they managed to accurately get the spirit of Contra on such limited hardware.
Alright, and with that is going to be a wrap for this week. So what do people have going on their own channels, starting with Beak Beak? You got retro achievements.
Yep. I have been tackling a couple of sets for my Wall of Flame. I've been chipping away at the Heart Gold set for a while. I recently mastered Jigsaw Madness.
Okay.
Some other games I'm planning to chip away at include Yoshi for Game Boy because I got revised. I'm almost done with Tracks, Super Boss Collection.
Oh hell yeah, Tracks.
That
game rules.
And the game I might actually go back to after we're done here is Squishy Tank.
Squishy Tank is an incredible name for a game.
And it's got very funny fourth wall humor for little tanks that look like GF if you stare long enough at them.
Alright. Polk, what do you have going on?
I'm free usually as Den of Games. That's usually where you can find me. Well, on Saturdays and on Tuesdays. Saturday we'll be going over once more on Lufia 2, and hopefully Variety will be going on Alan Wake. Then on the Tuesday we should be going back to Link's Awakening, and if Variety is again willing to use some points, probably some more Z-SNES crimes.
Ah yes, of course, more Z-SNES.
God bless, my ears are still ringing.
Rusty, what do you have going on?
Probably not much. I'm just gonna probably just hang around and do whatever.
Play more Hit and Run.
Exactly. I'm gonna master the Hit and Run set one of these days. Finally.
Yeah. Veritasu, what do you have going on then?
Well, tomorrow we are going to be continuing on with Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice, or no, Dual Destinies. Whichever one the second one in that trilogy is.
Dual Destinies.
Destinies.
Dual Destinies.
Okay. We'll be continuing on with that. Tomorrow, Sunday, should be more Nintendo Power Hours. We'll be doing Adventure Island 2 and whatever is next in that issue. And same goes for Monday.
Alright. And for my part, tomorrow I'm going to be at twitch.tv/Lunar Heights Arcade because it's going to be our monthly archipelago. So I'm going to be restreaming all of that, and that's going to be a fun time, I'm sure. I'm probably going to be playing Link's Awakening. I think I saw an Ocarina of Time YAML in there. I don't know what Farron's doing, if he's going to be doing Evermore, if he's going to try Landstalker again, but he's going to do something in that. And probably a few other fun games in that. Sunday is going to be race night over on Smite's channel. I'm going to be trying to start on Tuesday, Yakuza 5 on stream. And then we'll see you next week for, next Friday for more Retro Book Club and more questionable games. Alright.
Yay!
I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see who's live. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Juker, who appears to be doing nonsense with, Hey You Pikachu.
Ooh,
So-
what should a raid message be?
We can have fun with that. You can figure out raid messages. I don't usually do raid messages. But you can figure out, yeah, you can figure out something, I'm sure. Alright. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the games, everyone. And we'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, and good night.
And everyone, that was perfection, if I do say so myself.